Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, and welcome into the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Ricky the Rain Man Widmer here we're talking wrestling, so that's what I'm thinking against, because before we were coming on, we're talking wrestling. Dom Pellegrini. Dom, how we doing?
Woo! Wolfpack back. What's going on, man?
Somebody about to get their ass whooped. Mark
Probably
Henry
me.
walks through the
Probably
door.
me.
But how we do? We don't work together that often. I'm happy when I finally get to see you across the table.
I think they're scared that we're going to talk wrestling for 6 hours. So,
But Nick and I talk wrestling for 6 hours.
all right, so let's do it.
So the Hulkster.
Well,
We head in the 1 and 4.
the good news is we have pre-fill, so we can't
Yes.
talk about wrestling.
No,
we
we
got some
can-
breaks to do.
Well, Dom, I will say are you nervous about today?
I am optimistic.
Talking about the Packers, of course.
I
Dom's a
am.
big Pack fan.
You know, normally I could be a little pessimistic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be optimistic because last year we were 7th seed. We won in Dallas. 2010, we were the 6th seed. That was when there was only 6 seeds at the time. In Philadelphia, wild card weekend, we went in. We beat Michael Vick, who's in this break room somewhere, I'm sure. And
He's always
so
here.
I have
He's hiding.
the last memory I have playing in Philadelphia in a playoff game is a good memory. So maybe that's just bringing me optimism. But I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not gonna write a check that I can't cash, but I'm gonna say I'm not gonna go in we have no hope. People are writing us off. I think we have a chance though.
I'll say this, Dom. I'm rooting for you today.
Mm-hmm.
And the main reason is I don't want to play the Lions next week. So
Yep.
I need either you or the Commanders to get a win. Steven in the house saying, good afternoon, guys. Any chance I can move my break spot from the practice squad to the minis? Nope, we cannot move from break to break. The only moves we can do is within a single break. So if you wanted to move from practice single to practice double by buying an additional spot, we don't allow moving within the different breaks. And I know you're sitting there going, but guys, practice squad minis, they're both $50 right now. It's just a general rule we have where we don't allow moving between the breaks. But let's set up the show.
Yeah, that is a can of worms.
It is a big can of worms.
Yes.
No problem, Steven saying, okay, thanks. And Joe's intro playing there. Let's put the randomizer up. What's the dice roll going to be? What do you think? What are you feeling?
What's the over under at? Is that what, 9, right? I mean, that's
The over-under is usually at like
got-
7.5.
7.5. Well, it shouldn't be 9. That's like the even 6. If you have between 6 and 12, it should be 9.
When I'm
right?
rolling the dice, that's pretty much
Well,
where
I'm gonna
it
go
is.
over 7.5.
Okay.
All right. If it's 6, I'm gonna be sick in the stomach. There.
It's 5. We can't do
That
5.
doesn't count.
It's got to be 6 or higher. 6.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be. My Packers don't stand a chance today, don't they?
I told you the line is the line for a reason, Dom.
This is not. This is what the heck. I told you I don't gamble no more, right?
And this is why.
Told you.
This is why. You get to redeem yourself, though, Dom. What's the chase going to be? There's no over-under here.
I'm gonna go.
The odds are even.
I'm gonna pick what I want to be the chase because I want to see. We love baseball.
Yep.
Ken Griffey Jr., Tony Gwynn, Juan Soto. So I'm gonna the 1 and 4.
Let's see what it is.
You're not gonna guess. You're gonna lean. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, it's close.
You know what, Dom?
Tease me.
You get a backdoor cover. It's going to be the jerseys and the 1 and 4
I like
today.
that. Thank you.
You get a backdoor.
I pushed.
You pushed.
I pushed. All right.
I'll be honest. Whenever it's the jerseys, I like to add a little bit more.
There you go.
So Dom mentioned the 1 and 4. We'll do jerseys plus 1 and 4 as our chase today. And Dom, you saying we got some pre-fills to start out the show?
Yeah, and I can tell you what, we already have a Chase Wheelspin because one of those pre-fills is a jersey.
Broncos already scored.
Ooh, how was?
William Maynard said Broncos 7-0.
Damn, how they score, William?
Oh, please tell me it was a Bo Nix touchdown. Got him in the anytime. Got him in the anytime. Also, Andrew saying Denver TD. Also, Dom, very quickly. I know I asked you, should I put money on the Broncos money line? I went against you. I put $10 on the money line, no sweat bet at plus 340.
Judging by my my dice roll guess of the, it's a smart bet by you. Smart bet.
How about we get to it is the chase. Jerseys number 1. I'm going to have, let me type the message in there. We got Ryan, we got Tyler, Travis, Terry, Timothy, Donald, Cody, and Tyler. Cody, I'm seeing you're new to the break room. Welcome in, my man. We got to ask, we want to know, how'd you find the break room? What brought you in? What are you looking for in the jerseys? And the most important question, Dom, who's the squad?
If I knew you were going to use this camera, I would have did my hair a little bit. Thank you for, by the way. So, sorry about the bedhead, guys.
Not the worst hair I've seen.
Thank you. I appreciate
Not the
it.
worst
I'm
hair.
enjoying why it's still here.
I told Robbie yesterday the reason why I haven't worn the UA beanies that we got for Christmas is because the hair's a little long. I'm going to get it buzzed soon.
Yep.
But I always run warm. So, yes, I'll wear the hat when it's freezing out.
Yeah.
But then in here, I'm not going to wear it because I get hot and I take it off. The hair's going to be all messed up.
Nice hat, though.
Robbie, of course, says in response, well, why not just wear the hat inside? And I'm like, I run hot.
You don't wear hats inside.
I don't.
Knit hats inside.
I don't.
Lumberjack.
It's a gentleman thing.
It's true. Only lumberjack hats.
Yeah, only lumberjack hats.
That's it.
It's the only thing allowed inside. Ricky in the chat saying Knicks. I'm hoping it was a run. Someone said it was a big throw.
Let's go on ESPN. I'll check the
I'll tell you this, guys. Broncos. The reason why I was on them today, Sean Payton. Do you know his record against bald head coaches since 2017?
What a stat.
71%.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And that was an actual NFL reporter reporting this. So I'm like, this ain't some joke.
It's Oregon all over again. Troy Franklin, 43-yard touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love Troy Franklin.
Yep. He was a
Love Troy.
Oregon Duck.
If anyone wins the Ricky Williams jersey, I have an Terrell Davis jersey and or a Michael Penix Jr. for trade. So Andrew trying to get that Ricky Williams. Well, I haven't had a number. So Dom, what does that mean?
Wheel.
Let's go to the wheel. Once the wheel is up, all numbers in the chat are excommunicado. Let's see what we're going to get here. The jerseys.
I'm sorry, John, but you've been excommunicado. John Wick 2.
Wait, what?
What happened? You never seen John Wick?
Oh, no, I have not.
Oh, sorry, John, you've been excommunicado.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about John with 2 in the chat. I'm like, I don't see a 2 in the chat.
No, John Wick 2.
Okay.
Sorry, John, you've been excommunicado.
It is something that I am ashamed of, but I have not seen any of the John Wick films.
We got it. Oh, my gosh. No, dude.
Box 12.
No.
Do we have box 12 in the jerseys?
I'll check. Yeah,
Ticker says we do. The Tom Brady box.
I'm just my days ruined.
I could see why. However, there is a film that I saw the trailer for on Twitter. It's called Fight or Flight. And apparently it's by the producers of John Wick.
All right,
Do you
watch
want-
John Wick before you watch that.
Do you want to know the premise of the movie?
I'm guessing it has something to do like an action movie on a plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's this guy is trapped on a plane full of assassins
Oh,
trying to kill him.
it's like That one with Brad Pitt that came out a few years
The
ago.
Train?
The Train movie, yeah.
Bullet Train?
Yeah,
No.
something that
Was it called
movie.
Bullet Train?
Yeah, movie was boring.
You're like, I would not recommend it. We are going to go 6 times around today, guys. That is our dice roll. Let's see what divisions we land up in, and then we'll see what is coming out of the box. What's in the box? Speaking of Brad Pitt, how about Travis in the NFC North, Ryan in that NFC South? We got Terry in the NFC East, Donald in that NFC West. Aaron Donald, he's not in this one. He was in the last jerseys. Cody in the AFC North, Tyler in the AFC South and East, and Timothy Boulay bringing it up in the rear with the AFC West. How about Kaboom, box 12, coming up here in the jerseys. Good luck to everyone out there. Have to get my knife because I know Joe uses his own. Ooh. How about this? How about a little mooning to start the show, as Kamenechev would say? That is going to be a AFC South hit here in the room. Warren Moon on the light blue, baby blue, however you want to call it. It's not Charger blue, though, because Charger blue is special.
Oiler blue.
Oiler blue. How about Warren Moon, Hall of Fame inscription, JSA cert on this bad boy? That's going to be going to Tyler in the AFC South. JSA cert card, ba-boom. Right there. Grabbed it a little weird, so I had to, like, move my finger so it's not covering the code.
It's a nice looking jersey.
It is a nice, like, the Oiler jerseys are sweet.
Yeah. They wore week 17 the Titans against the Houston Texans, and it's kind of like a, haha, we have these jerseys and you don't. Then the Texans got them back and said, haha, you stink and we don't. And they beat.
Ha, we won.
Yeah.
Ha, you have the #1 pick.
But they still look great when they wear them. And if you're getting an Oiler, you want Warren Moon.
You do. Would over Earl the Squirrel Campbell?
Gotta go out. I like the quarterbacks. I love running backs, but you gotta go the quarterbacks, man.
Got it. The quarterbacks do. Like, chicks dig the long ball, chicks dig the quarterback.
That's right.
I got to ask you a question about the Titans. I don't know how I feel about this yet.
What's up?
Early rumors in the draft are saying that the Titans like Cam Ward better than Shadur Sanders, and if the draft was today, would take Cam Ward #1.
I will say this: it's January. We got a long way to go before draft season. You know how it is. It changes.
Well, you and I don't have to think about draft season
Yep.
like the Bears. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always thinking about draft season. That's what I love about the NFL draft. Even if your team's good, you still have a chance to draft a superstar anywhere. You know, the NBA draft, if you don't have a lottery pick, even if you don't have a top 5 pick, it's kind of you're taking a swing and a miss. The NFL draft, I mean,
Jaden Milroe incoming to the Green Bay Packers.
what? Why?
Because that's what they do. They draft a Oh man, we got to draft a quarterback and then keep him for about 3 years, so he can develop under the one we got.
Could we draft another one? How about another one?
I mean, you already got Michael Pratt. I think you drafted him last year.
Yes, that's right. I gotta stop calling him Chris Pratt.
Chris So here's the thing: is Sean Clifford still on your team, or is he just?
He
practice
just signed
squad?
to the active roster today.
Okay.
Sean Clifford, yes. So hopefully he doesn't play today, but he is technically on the team today.
He was Penn State, no?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
He was Penn State.
Are you excited about the college football championship?
I think they're.
Because I'm not.
Why not? I think Ohio State's.
It was the matchup I didn't want to see. I wanted Penn State, Texas. Both teams I wanted lost.
Penn State.
Yeah. I don't like the Irish. I'm sorry, Irish fans out there.
Man.
Christy
Shots
saying what you said. Touchdown pass, Bo Nix to Troy Franklin.
Shouts at Joe Theismann.
Shout out to Joe Theismann. How about we move on to a vault single? 3 boxes left. This will bring us down to 2. Dom, I do have a question.
I have an answer.
Is TJ Watt coming out here? Before the box has been called.
I know Justin wants a TJ Watt, so I'm gonna say for Justin, sure, yes.
And then if he doesn't land in the AFC North, Dom's going to say, he's not coming out here.
Well, then for the person who has AFC North,
You're going to get TJ Watt,
sure.
potentially. How about Chad, Justin, Tom, Tracy, Steven, Angie, Jack? Give me a box number in the vault. We got 3 left, folks. However, what's left? TJ Watt's the lone headliner left. The other 2 boxes How about $50 and $100 still sitting out there?
Damn.
So you're either getting TJ Watt or you're getting a lid and some free UA cash.
Good call, because I think people forget that they get a full-size helmet
Yes,
along with the vault
yes,
key.
yes.
So, yes.
You still win the
Yes.
helmet inside.
Yes. I think people do forget about that. They're like, oh, yeah, the vault key. I'm like, you also want a full-size helmet.
Josh is saying box 5.
You got
in
it.
vault. Where is my vault? So we got 6 and 27 left after this. And I believe on the site we just have a double up.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 vault keys potentially. So if this is Watt, 2 vault keys in that double. If it's not Watt, 1 vault key in a double. Or 1 vault key and a Watt in that double is what I am meaning to say. We're going to go to the randomizer. Put you guys around 6 times. See where we land up, folks. Who's going to land in the TJ Watt spot? The Watt spot. How about this? How about Tom Kaz, NFC North? Steven in the NFC South. Chad, NFC East. Angie, NFC West. Jack in the AFC North. Jack's got the TJ Watt spot. How about Tracy, AFC South? Justin, AFC East. And Jack in the AFC West. Box 5 called out by Justin, Jason Stoven. Skull. We're gonna win tomorrow. That's what I'm feeling.
I'll walk off this show right now.
I'm feeling confident.
I'll walk off this show right now.
Go Pack Go.
Okay, if we keep doing skull chants.
I will say Go Pack Go only because like I hated Lion fans that did it like when they played us because it's like how do you do that? But I'm sorry, I don't want to see the Lions next week, so I will make an amendation to my rule and say Go Pack Go today. Sorry, Colin. Well, how about a vault key? How about some free UA money here coming to whoever wins this helmet in the break room? It is going to be a rep lid, Dom. I will say, there's a chance it could come with Authentics. We've seen that before. But I'm going to tip my pitch. This is a rep. Well, how about this? Seems fitting that this kind of helmet would be coming out. They're playing right now. How about one of the roughest players to play? How about Bill Romanowski on the Bronco Flash? I'm going to take the money down for a second so you guys can see this. Bill Romanowski, clean auto.
Yeah.
The older guys usually have the cleaner autos, but Bill Romanowski on the Bronco Flash. It is going to be a Jack Gillespie hit. Maybe not the hit Jack wanted. Maybe he's in there for the TJ Watt. But Jack, if you're out there, let me know what letter you want. We got box C and E. I will be honest, on our series board, Dom, it looks like G and E.
I didn't write that, so it's
I
fine.
know.
That's how,
PSA cert on this.
I'm
bad
not going
boy.
to take offense to that.
PSA cert sticker also on the back. Jack is saying E.
Gotcha, Jack.
This break is rated E for everybody. It's in the game.
I saw a video where actually like people met the guy.
Yeah, and they had him say it.
And it's like, how do you know that's the guy? Like, I mean, probably just talking to
How
him.
do you know that's
But
the
like,
guy?
credit to like the people who were
Yeah.
talking to him, like, oh my gosh, just by his voice,
that's him.
that's the EA Sports
That's
guy.
him.
It's cool.
My favorite, and I bring this up all the time, is the guy who did the Halo guy. The double kill.
Uh-huh.
So that guy was on a podcast and he said there were voice lines that like they recorded and just never used.
Okay.
And one of them that was supposed to be like you get it like once every like million times is if you kill a teammate too many times. The voice line was the Chaininator or like you've been chained.
Oh, dang.
Because around the time it was the time where the hunting accident with
Well, who?
with Cheney.
Oh, I
And then
did not put two.
The producers decided let's not use that line. That might be crossing the line a little bit.
I'm a PlayStation guy. I didn't play a lot of Halo. I'm loyal to my PlayStation.
I will say Xbox One I had both. It was kind of like that. Let me get both and let me decide which is going to be my system.
We've had Halo in the 1 and 4.
Have we?
I mean,
Master Chief Funko?
the mask. like
Oh,
a
that
mask
had to be
by the
cool.
actor who
Played Master Chief in
I
the
forget-
Paramount series.
for some reason I want to say Steve. But we had it was actually it was cool. The Halo mask. Steve Downs, yes.
That had to be cool.
Steve Downs, yes. It was in the and
That-
more section than 1 and 4.
That had to be before I was here. I don't even remember you guys I don't even remember hearing about that.
I want to say you were here, but it was in the and more section. It was a Halo mask,
Oh.
Master Chief
Even though I'm a PlayStation pony, I would love it.
pony.
Yeah, that's our name.
Really?
Yeah. That I'll be honest. I didn't make it up.
Okay.
Some people who are PlayStation call us the. It was one of those things where Xbox fans.
I've never heard that before. I think you
really?
did make that up right now.
Xbox fans use it to like make fun of us, and then PlayStation fans are like, "Fine, we're PlayStation ponies."
Okay.
Because my point is, I'm also like you. I'm a PlayStation guy.
Pony's a horse. Horses are cool.
Well, how about Jack getting $100 here in the vault? So we got $50 left and TJ Watt left in the vault, folks. Let's close that double. Let's get TJ Watt. We do have a brand new vault. I'm staring at it right now. It is called what? Fourth Don?
Mm-hmm.
Fourth
down.
Don?
Fourth down.
Hammer Don?
In college, you're giving me PTSD because in college they used to call me Don.
Oh.
Yes, Don all the time.
Don?
That was my nickname. So every time
By who? Normal friends?
like
or
my friends would call me
radio
Don.
sta- okay.
So in college, so when I would
Okay.
it just gives me like bad memories of like just like Don.
So you must not be a Pat McAfee guy. With all they're saying, Fort Don, Hammer Don, going to Ton.
I like McAfee. It's, as long as you're not calling me Don, it's like yeah,
A little bit of Friday nights, we got Smackdown.
Smack Don,
Best shirt ever, Smackdown.
Smack Don.
So the money can go away. $100 going to Jack Gillespie. Congratulations, Jack. And also winning the Bill Romanowski lid.
One to go in that practice squad.
Let's go. Let's go. Practice squad is loaded, folks. What?
Yep.
Thinking you and Joe had to have pulled one listed headliner?
No, we pulled Jerry West from the and more section. Jerry West, who's the freaking
Oh,
logo
sorry.
of the NBA.
You said one to go in the 1 and 4? Is that what you
Practice
said?
squad.
Practice squad. I was talking about the practice squad because I thought there was 3
Oh,
listed headliners there.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about that 1 and 4 still.
Tom is so excited about that 1 and 4, which is also
I want to see the
loaded.
Tony Gwynn back, guys. Hint, hint, hint,
Oh,
hint, hint,
over,
Tony Gwynn back.
over the Ken Griffey Jr. bet?
I love both of those guys. I just like reading some of just these Tony Gwynn stats
Mm-hmm.
on Reddit. You just go through a rabbit hole, and it's just unbelievable.
I'm-
If he
I'm
went like,
surprised I haven't gotten the 3 a.m. text from Dom. Hey, no lie, but Tony Gwynn was really good at baseball. And just
yeah.
his baseball reference.
like
page.
not for nothing, but yeah, you might get that one day. Because like when I'm laying in bed and I can't sleep at night, there's like this Instagram page called Random MLB Players.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's what I'll just like look through. That practice squad did close out. Thank you, Anthony. I'll get
right.
that ready for you. But I'll just look at that page. But Tony Gwynn, man, it's just one of the most fascinating players to read about. Just his stats. If he finished his career 0 for his last 1182, that's 1,108.
Yeah.
And would struck out every at bat. He still finished his career with a 300 batting average. So Tony Gwynn, just one of the best pure hitters of all time, if not the best pure hitter of all time. Greg Maddux, one of the best pitchers of all time. You're a Cub fan. He
Love him.
he killed Greg Maddux.
Yeah.
Killed Greg Maddux.
Well, did you watch the documentary they had about those Braves with Greg Maddux in it?
Mm-mm.
The best thing, and this is how smart Greg Maddux was they were playing the Astros, and it was a game where I think the Braves were just blowing them out, and Jeff Bagwell steps up, and Maddux, certain count, gives him just a fastball, and Bagwell blasts it. And the catcher's like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Wait in October. Just wait." They played in the playoffs. Same thing happened. Bagwell comes up, closer game. Bagwell's sitting fastball. Maddox gives him something different. A pitch from like June, July. Maddox goes, "I'm going to give him this because if we see him in October, he's going to be waiting for that. And I'm going to give him something else." And he struck him out. Just the kind of like, I guess that's why they call him the professor, right?
That's right.
They did call him the professor on the mound. That's practice squad double, you said?
Single.
Single. It would help if I put the right one in. Let's get this out for people who are in their practice squad. Drop that box, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. Jack using his gift card, getting 3 spots in the jersey.
There we go. There we go. Jerseys are loaded. Tons of headliners. 11 left. And Anthony coming in here with the closer magic. He's like, let me get box collar magic as well. Box 21. One of my 2 boxes. Now, I know everyone's supposed to have one favorite number. I'll be honest. I tease Robbie about it all the time because he says 9 and 21 are his favorites. But, what? It is his birthday. But I will say, if I had 2 numbers, 12 and 21 would be them. I don't know if do you have a favorite number? I know what number you're thinking of.
1.
1. It's the loneliest number. How about we go to the randomizer, folks? See what divisions you're ending up in. 6 times around. There's half of it right there. So let's go ahead and get you guys to these divisions. How about Craig in the... Okay, for a second, I looked at the top 2, and I'm like, whoa, wait, did I copy the right list? The list has changed. How about Craig in the NFC North and South, Steven in the NFC East, Anthony in that NFC West, Jason Stelvin, AFC North, Steven in the AFC South. We've got Donald in the AFC East and Jason again, AFC West. Ba-boom, 21 called out by Anthony right before Steven called out box 5. Think we're going to get a headliner in here? If so, what item do you think is in here? Not name, just like an item.
I'm going to go...
Jersey? Is it a mini?
Jason keeps saying skull, so I'm going to go Aaron Jones.
Well, it is a mini.
I got to work out. That box was heavy, man. That was a heavy box, man.
I'm like, I do not know what it is yet. Try to get a little peek ski of the logo on it.
No, I like it.
Oh, we were literally just talking about this guy last night, Dom, in between when we were off between the 3 p.m. show yesterday and 6 p.m. How about a quarterback I fell in love with when I was like 7 just because their games were on? How about lefty Mark Brunell on the Jacksonville Jaguar Mini? That is going to be an AFC South hit for Steven Remnick.
Hey, Steven
wanted to move.
There's your mini, Steven.
Steven wanted to, he asked earlier, hey, can I move from the practice squad to the mini? Well, the break room was like, the break room was an Anthony, because Anthony called the box. Did he know? Also, I get to say it, Dom. What certificate of authenticity is on this thing? May the Schwartz be with you. Schwartz authentication here on the back. I will say this, Dom, and I've said it a lot. Do you like the Jacksonville Jaguars' newest logo? Like the newer logo?
No, the throwbacks are so much. I mean, I don't hate them, but the throwbacks are so much better. Well, they wore the throwbacks. I think it was the 30th anniversary of the Jags this year, so they wore like the throwbacks.
Yeah.
And it's not like a major change, but it's like the minor changes where the Jaguars on the jersey.
Yep.
And it looks so much better. I think, I don't know, I haven't heard anything about this, but I think eventually they'll probably go back to that.
Here's what I think. I have started this campaign for months now. Football's a manly sport, right? This logo does not strike fear into me.
What?
Does not. The old one is like a masculine logo. This one's kind of like the old one is like, rawr. This one's like,
I don't know. If I saw a Jaguar,
kitty.
if I saw a Jaguar with a turquoise tongue, I'm like, I'm out of here, man. This is scary.
That guy might be,
The heck did
Jaguar might be sick.
The heck did he eat?
Speaking of, this just popped in my head because you said that. Did you see the video going around Twitter of the kid that got bit by like a copperhead in Florida?
What?
Yeah. So
No.
So
No, dude. I'm going to Florida next month, man. No, come on.
No.
Come on, man. Nah.
It was his fault. So him and his buddies are just hanging out in the woods. So unless you're going to just go hang out in the Everglades.
That was my plan.
And basically he's like trying to get a video of the snake and it bit him on the leg. And he basically goes, oh, man. He goes, well, GG, I'm cooked.
Yeah. That's it.
And then he goes, well, for the meme, I might as well record this now that I'm bit.
Say, hey, if I'm going to go out, let me post it on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter,
I think
right?
they said he needed 181 like vials of anti-venom, and he lived.
Don't you like? Isn't like not to get like, you know, bad, but like if you get bit by a snake, aren't you supposed to like suck out the venom?
You could, but you're supposed to go to the hospital right away.
I mean, yeah, but like before going to the hospital, aren't you like supposed to try to get as much venom out of you
Yeah.
as possible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He literally, there's video of him like in his hospital bed where he's like, I'm gonna die, and I'm okay with it.
and he was posting that.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I mean,
He was. He even said in the video, he goes, "Well, gotta
he-
do it for the memes."
did he
but
live?
it's- Yeah, he lived.
Okay, good. I mean, at least that's
Luckily.
good. Yeah,
Luckily he lived.
Yeah, I mean, tell you what, if I was on my deathbed, Ricky, I would not be posting on social media. All right.
That's kids these days. I don't want to feel like I hear Robbie say all the time, but kids these days,
Yeah.
it's all about everything's got to be online now. What's left in the practice squad? How about Aaron Donald on the jersey, Baker Mayfield licensed jersey, Steve Young licensed jersey, Aaron Jones speed flex, Devonta Adams authentic, Edgerrin James authentic, Luke Kuechly speed flex, Marshall Falk authentic, James Cook flex, Xavier Worthy authentic, Tank Dell flex, Jay Jetta's rep, and then Chris Olave and Chad Johnson.
Loaded.
Let's go Broncos.
Got a couple of my former favorite Packers in there, Devonta Adams and Aaron
Mm-hmm.
Jones. I know that Aaron Jones on the Vikings, and I hate everything that the Vikings touch. I still love Aaron Jones, such a great Packer.
Do you still love Brett Favre?
Love Brett Favre, yeah. It took me a while to. I didn't like.
Greg Jennings?
Nah,
Yeah,
he
played
not,
for the Vikings, right?
Nah, yeah, he played for the
Okay.
Vikings.
No.
No. He had some but Aaron Jones and Devonta Adams, future Hall of Famer Devonta Adams.
Question: do you have a favorite Viking?
Yeah, Brett Favre.
No. Someone that was like, that's known as a Viking.
Aaron
not-
Jones.
He's not known as a Viking.
He's on the
I-
Viking.
I have a
He
fa- I have
counts
a-
the Viking hit right now.
I have a favorite Packer who was just a Packer.
Who was
Do you know
that?
who it is?
Who was that?
Take a guess.
Al Harris.
Close.
Mike McKenzie.
Antonio Freeman.
Nice. Okay. 86.
For some reason, I always liked Antonio Freeman, even though he broke my heart on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, that walk off. I saw a funny video of
that butt off, basically.
I saw a
Butt
funny
off
video of
his
that
butt.
game in overtime. Randy Moss and Dante Culpepper. It was Randy Moss before they were going to the coin toss.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Moss was like, call it tails. That's what we call in the PlayStation game. And Dante Culpepper didn't call it tails. And he goes, what the hell? It always works in the PlayStation game. It was a funny video. And it was that game where Antonio Freeman.
Yeah.
So if Dante Culpepper would have did the PlayStation game.
Roll out Dante.
Mm-hmm.
Could be on a like Dante Culpepper. He's won Viking lid.
Yep.
Could be on a. Be on a.
I mean, we've seen him on the lines.
Raider lid.
Yeah,
a Dolphin lid.
We've seen him on the lines in here.
Christy saying. I'm assuming she's answering the question also.
Fran Tarkenton, yeah.
Fran Tarkenton, which
Yeah.
I will say, thank you again, Richie Knight. I absolutely love that. Richie was so kind to gift me my first ever full size for my PC.
Ooh,
It was a Fran Tarkenton authentic.
damn, that's a good one.
That's a really good one.
One of the best, if not the best Viking of all.
Yep.
I mean, awesome.
So again, Richie, you're out there listening. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Richie, a Pats fan. They've got the number 3 pick in the draft.
Yeah, but I say what? You know what? Let's do a jersey.
Let's do it.
Let's do a jersey.
Closed it out.
Yes, they did.
Closed it out. Let's do a jersey.
It's the Chase Wheelspin, guys.
We're chasing probably the Ricky Williams, I'm assuming. Whenever Ricky's in the room, we always chase.
There's a lot in that jersey. We were just talking about Brett
Cri-
Favre. Joe
Christy,
Montana.
if Christy's in this, which I don't see her name in this, I know Christy said she was chasing the Dick Butkus. Packer fan chasing a Bears jersey.
Christy's a Packer fan?
I believe so. From yesterday, she said, "Go Pack, go."
Christy, if you're a Packer fan, go Pack Go. I'm a Packer fan as
I
well.
believe she is from yesterday. If not, my memory is terrible. But I believe Christy said she was a Packer fan.
What's up, Christy?
She won a Michael Vick jersey on the Falcons.
Ooh, nice.
Wanted Aaron Donald, but ended up with a very nice Vic Falcons jersey. How about Jeffrey, Angie, Jack, Terry, and then Angie again? Give me one box number, guys, here in the jerseys. Brett Favre is there for Dom. Do we see Brett Favre come out?
Mm-hmm.
Robbie's LT is in there. Lawrence Taylor, Dick Butkus. The guy that I was a defender of until he got injured, Dak Prescott, is
Same.
there. What is it? I'm going to get the year wrong. 72 or 73 Dolphins?
72.
72 Dolphins. Bob Greasy.
sir.
in the listed headliners. Jack is saying 18. He's trying to
18?
keep the hot hand going. I believe Jack called the box in the vault. No, that was Justin that called that one. Let's get you guys over to the randomizer. See what divisions we're going to end up in 6 times around, folks. 6 times around.
Good luck, everybody.
How about Terry in the NFC North, Jack in that NFC South, Jeffrey NFC East, Terry NFC West, Angie in the AFC North, Jack in the AFC South, Angie again in the AFC East, and Jack in the AFC West. So basically it's a Jack Angie show in that AFC. We got box 18 called out by Jack. Oh, that's right. Not a Packer fan, Viking fan.
Ooh.
Viking fan. Because I remember now I did the skull. My memory's bad, guys. When they say in school that you should like do the memory stuff, you know, like the tests they do,
I don't
like
remember.
improve your memory and stuff.
I didn't do it. I don't remember.
Take it seriously, because I didn't.
I don't remember.
Also, don't sit there and play video games like
I remember that.
hours upon
I
hours
remember.
upon hours upon hours.
I remember that. Yeah. Ooh.
This is going to be a jersey. How about? You ready?
Uh-huh.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Puff, puff, pass, baby, or puff, puff, run.
There you
In
go.
this case, I don't think this will have the favorite inscription of mine on it, but how about Ricky Williams? And also, I will say again, sorry, Christy. I feel bad. I've now offended a fellow Viking fan by calling them a Packer fan. That's like one of the worst sins in Viking Nation.
Okay. Easy now.
What? It's a football sin. Angie walking away with Ricky Williams. Ratkey Sports. Right there, bottom of the 4. My favorite inscription, Dom, that we've seen on a Ricky Williams lid.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how high he was when he signed it, because you know his normal scoring points and smoking joints?
Yeah. Yeah.
He did smoking points and scoring joints.
Yeah. Good stuff, man.
I'd rather have that one. I'd rather have that one.
He had some good stuff.
So Angie Nielsen, pardon me.
There you go, Angie.
Angie Nielsen.
Light one up, Angie. You got Ricky Williams coming your way.
Andrew's sitting there putting in the chat again that he would trade his either Terrell Davis or his Michael Penix Jr. for it.
2 for 2 on the headliners and the jerseys.
Ba-boom. Is the nickname that Mr. Enchev right away when it was brought up told me not to go with. Is that going to be the case today?
What's the nickname?
Jersey Rick.
Jersey
I
Rick.
think it was Bob Boulay that mentioned that the first time. I think it was Bob. Jersey Rick.
Hey, you're pulling some great ones.
Yeah. Mr. Enchev was like, go with the Rain Man.
2 for 2 on the headliners.
The thing when it was like, when I heard Jersey Rick the first time, are you a big Barstool guy?
Not really, no.
Made me think of Jersey Jerry.
I know, yeah.
But Jersey Jerry is Jersey Jerry because he's from New Jersey.
You know, they got John Gruden now, which is cool.
Oh, I love
John
it.
Gruden.
I love the stuff. Him talking about the Janikowski story. Did you hear that one?
No, I have not, no.
Where he's like, they're going to play the Saints, and the night before, this is Janikowski's rookie year. And Janikowski, Polish guy, out drinking the night before, hungover. It's early in the game, and he goes, all right, field goal. It's like a 50-yard plus field goal. And the assistant coaches are like, come on, John, you can't do that. He's hungover. And he goes, there was a little part of me that wanted him to miss so I could be like and ring him out and stuff. But he drills a 50-plus yarder, and Gruden's like, it turned into, nice kick, Sebastian, nice kick.
Told you I watched that draft. They're all on YouTube. You can watch these
Yeah.
old drafts. And I wanted, when the Janikowski draft, I wanted to see what the reaction was when they drafted him, like what the announcers were saying. Because I thought they were just going to drafting a kicker in the first round, you think the announcers are going to like snap on the Raiders for doing it.
Yep.
And they're like, no, it's a good pick. They lost a lot of games last year by 2 or 3 points. I'm like, Janikowski, like, it's fine. He was a Raider for a long time. a kicker in the first round,
Yep.
and Mel Kiper Jr. That draft, he's like, this is a good pick. Like, what?
It was a good pick.
Man, that was a weird year in 2000.
He was an all-time. Oh, Bills touchdown. James Cook, 10-7.
Speed
He's on
flex.
the speed flex. Practice squad.
He had 16 touchdowns. Well, now 17 if you count the playoffs. 16 rushing touchdowns in the regular season. James Cook, an absolute beast.
Wow. You know what didn't hit that everyone was talking about today? So, do you know today is the streak ended? The last 4 playoff games for the Bills coming into today. Who scored the first touchdown? for
Dawson
the
Knox.
Bills?
I saw that today.
I almost put money on it. I'm glad I'm not.
That was the 2. But you know, as soon as I saw it, I go, "That's not going to hit
I'm
now."
like, "Gonna
So I
hit."
said, "Because you don't tweet it. If you find a stat like that,
Yeah.
you don't make it public. Because as soon as you make it public, it's not going to
I
hit."
thought Josh Allen rushing touchdown was the play.
Oh,
I thought it was
it's
the
not,
play.
not a bad pick. I mean, he's it's
Yet again, I'll be completely honest. The other 2 that I ran with, since they already played, I'm just running them back. Saquon in your game and Mike Evans in the night game. Just running them back. Are we going to run back some jerseys? Going to run back a practice squad? Let's technically run back a last vault, and then we're on to the new one.
Justin got 2 spots in that double. TJ
Boom.
Watt and a Valky. The best thing about the and more section, Ricky,
Yeah.
is I get it. We all love headliners, and I get it.
The bonus bangers.
Well, the bonus bang, you got a Valky, and it could be your favorite team.
It could.
I know we all want to win headliners, we all want to speed flex, but if you don't win at that speed flex, you don't win that headliner. A nice consolation prize that makes you feel good is winning your favorite team, and the nice little cherry on top of that, some money back. Get the money back, use it for practice squad, use it for, I mean, it's $50, but you can $50 off any series.
You can get into you get a mini spot for free. You get into the practice squad, like you said, for free. Hell, you could even go like over to like the diamonds and get the diamonds for half off, basically.
That's right.
Well, a single spot.
I
So,
mean,
like half off.
get $50 off any break here. Absolutely. I
You can go grab yourself, like, if you wanted to, also like 2 jerseys for $10.
I want to see that Tony Gwynn bat today. I want to hold the bat that Tony Gwynn like signed. Just like I want to just like.
Well, let's see. The last time I went to do this, Dom, they filled the break immediately. So let's see. Guys, here's the UA Live break page for anyone new and you're wondering, I don't want to ask in chat because I don't want to. You know, like when you're watching some, Dom, and it's like a live community and you're like new and you're like, I'm not going to pipe in because I don't want to ask a dumb question and have everyone come after me. First off, no one's going to come after you. 2, no dumb questions. And that's coming from the guy that whenever I ask a question, I go, hey, I got a dumb question for you.
Same here.
Here's the live break page, guys. This is how you get into everything in the room. We've got all the information you need up here. We got our rules and guidelines. We got a video in case you're not a reader. In case you're sitting there going TLDR,
I like
you
that.
can watch the video. How about some of these breaks? What do we got? The 1 and 4 that Dom keeps preaching about. He's
Preach.
preaching. Sadly, Dom, one of the headliners that is not there is the NWO Hulk Hogan shirt. We pulled yesterday. I'm bringing it up. I'm doing my due diligence, and I am serving you up a nice meatball because I know you want to do it.
I don't know. We
You
talked
gonna
about,
leave the people hanging?
talked about a few things about the NWO. Which one though?
Why did you want it pulled out? What did you want to do?
I want to do my impersonation of
now,
Scott,
now it's like you're putting me on the spot.
No one's gonna get the reference. No one gets the video. You know, my Scott Hall impersonation.
Scott Hall.
Hey yo. You know?
You do a good Scott
I won't
Hall.
say the other impersonation. I won't talk about the
Yeah.
other. Yeah, but hey yo, the Scott Hall line, NWO.
I will be honest. So the school, real quick story while you guys look at the headliners. Basically, the only photo headliners that are gone are Hulk Hogan and Tom Brady. Those
And
are the
Derrick
only
Henry.
2.
Derrick Henry. And Ovechkin.
And Derrick Henry.
And Ovechkin, right?
Yeah.
And Steve Nash.
Oh, that's why they were written up after we hit Ovi, and so Ovi's gone, Brady's gone, Henry's gone, and Hulk Hogan's gone. Every other photo headliner is there. Every other listed headliner is there. You guys didn't hit a listed headliner.
We did 1, 1, and 4, and it was Jerry West from the and more section that tells you how loaded the one. Where Jerry West, the freaking logo of the NBA is in the and more
was
section.
and more.
Yeah.
You got Bijan, Vlad Sr., Vlad Jr., Shaq, Ray Bork, the bus, Jerome Bettis,
Nice.
Damian Lillard. What the pronunciation?
Bjork. Yeah, you got
Bjork.
Bjork.
I always look at that one and I'm like, Bjork, Bork. David Hasselhoff, the Hoff is out there. But what I was going to say really quick, you speaking of Scott Hall, the school that I was at before coming here, it was first job, like second job, but first full-time teaching job. And the thing that was most challenging about it, Dom, was I had ELA classes for music. Basically, entire classes. I'm going to tell you what it is. You're looking at me like, I don't know what this is. It was basically entire classes of students that only spoke Spanish.
Okay.
And I don't speak a ton of Spanish. I had 4 years in high school, 2 in college, or 1 in college. That's where my Spanish goes. And for some reason, with the young kids in those classes, for some reason, when they would walk in the room, I'd have like a toothpick like, hey yo,
Hey,
like
yo.
hey yo, or like hey chico. For some reason, doing a Scott Hall impersonation, a Razor Ramon impersonation, they just ate it up,
NWO.
and they didn't know who Razor Ramon was.
NWO.
They're doing something wrong, and they go hey chico, and they like giggle.
When he used to do the surveys, right? Scott
Yes.
Hall, he goes, "Who came to see?" I can't even do
The
laugh.
best vignette is him at the restaurant. He's like at a restaurant, like, and they like bring the food, and he's like, "This isn't that good," or he like takes the fruit stand, just takes the apple. And then they did it later with Carlito because
Oh, the
Carlito
apple.
they were just like, let's give Carlito a Razor Ramon's gimmick. But 1 and 4 loaded. This Tony Gwynn bat, that's what you want to see, the blonde bat.
I want to see all the bats.
The Juan Soto one's gonna be sick. We got a little EPL in here too. Some
That Clee's,
Erling Haaland.
I like that. Clee's awesome.
Little Al Pacino.
Oh yeah.
Larry Bird on the warm-up jacket. Second time I've seen that in the break room. How about the practice squad?
Really quick question about the Larry Bird warm up.
Go
If
ahead.
you win that, does that make your shooting like your
It's got to,
3-point
right?
shooting a little better, right?
Got to, right?
All right.
If we pull the Larry Bird today, I'll tell my Larry Bird story.
Okay.
From a clip I saw. I've already told it when we pulled him up the last time. Practice squad, I already said the headliners, but I'll say them again. How about Aaron Donald jersey, Baker Mayfield, and Steve Young license jersey? Yesterday, Robbie and I thought the Baker Mayfield was a custom. It is a licensed jersey on Baker and Steve Young. We got Aaron Jones Speed Flex, Devonta Adams Authentic, Edgerrin James Authentic, Luke Kuechly Flex, Marshall Falk Authentic, James Cook Flex, Xavier Worthy Authentic, Tank Dell Flex, Jay Jetta's Rep, Chris Olave, Chad Johnson in the and more section. How about the diamonds? Diamonds, we're down to 17 boxes, 8 headliners. A.J. Brown, Emmitt Smith, Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders, Myles Garrett Speedflex, Warren Moon, Hines Ward, LaShady McCoy, or as what people are calling him now in the chat, Slim Shady, because I guess he's lost a lot of weight down.
Nice. Jealous.
You're jealous, little skinny guy. You're a skinny guy over there. Any of these videos, I forget
Miles.
if any of these. Yeah, just the Myles Garrett.
Myles
So this
Garrett,
is the Myles Garrett. I love most about this the dog pond. The dog on the one side. Ripped Speed Flex, Myles Garrett in the room. That should be the chase if we're looking for the diamonds. The vault, we're down to 2 boxes. A vault key in the and more section and TJ Watt. Could you imagine if that vault key is in the TJ Watt box? Probably not. I'm not going to throw that out there like it's in there. Dom is shaking his head. Ricky, don't even throw that out
Nah,
there.
it's probably
It is
not.
in the and more section. So we got a vault key and then a TJ Watt in that vault. The double is up now, folks. Get into it.
Probably not.
College, we're down to 4 boxes still. Nobody wants George Kittle on the Iowa Hawkeyes?
Tight end university.
I'll say this, guys. We have a new college in the back. We get through this, I'll drop that new college today. So get to this. George Kittle, tight end university, as Dom said. George Kittle on the Iowa Hawkeye lid. Then we got the jerseys. We're now down to, 20 boxes, 9 headliners. Lawrence Taylor, Tony Dorsett, Brett Favre, Dick Butkus, Joe Montana, Dak Prescott, Terrell Davis with Chad Johnson and Bob Greasy. And then in the minis. Minis were down to 17 boxes, 8 headliners. Lawrence Taylor, Marshall Falk, Sam Laporta, Rondé Barber, Tyreek Hill, Drake London, Jared Allen, rope 'em up, and Roddy White sitting there in the minis. So, Dom, I usually ask, like, hey, what's the thing you want to see most? You've already said it. It's a Tony Gwynn
That's
bat.
right. And it's Hollywood Hogan, not Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan, all right?
Hollywood Hogan.
No one knew who we were talking about. We were saying Hulk Hogan, all right? So get that right.
Well, the last one in for it was Mr. America.
Yeah,
On
it
the
wasn't
Funko
Hulk
Pop.
Hogan. It was Mr. America. That's right. I said Hulk Hogan. I misspoke. It was Mr. America, not Hulk Hogan.
Did you say Hulk Hogan?
I said
about
Hulk
that?
Hogan. I misspoke. So it was Mr. America, Hollywood Hogan in the one. And totally different person. Totally different person.
Totally different person. David Griffin in the room. Skull.
There's my man.
Skull David Griffin.
Now there is my man right there. David Griffin. That's my tribal chief. Original.
We throwing up the ones for David Griffin?
Always throw up the
Is that
ones
what
for
we
David
doing?
Griffin.
Throwing up the ones?
Always acknowledge David.
William Maynard. Oh, yeah, that's where you took the, why are you saying Hulk?
Messing with my man William.
It's Hollywood Hogan. Oh. Was he good? Ultimately, looking back, was he good or bad for WCW? Like overall,
Who? The Hulkster?
the Hulkster.
Uh,
Because on the flip side,
Hollywood
a part of the Hollywood Hogan,
not as good.
a part of the best stable, but did he have too much creative freedom? And does that outweigh all the good he did in WCW?
Actually, William, he was Hulk Hogan in WCW. He owned that right. He was just Hulk Hogan because he wanted to switch his name to be a heel version. He technically owns the name Hulk Hogan, so he did take it to WCW.
It was Hulk and Savage, and then at Bash in the Beach, he turned on Macho Man.
Yeah, so
they started throwing trash in the ring.
So yeah, he could have been Hulk Hogan in NWO if he wanted to. He just wanted to be Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah.
So wrong. But he was good for the WCW, but not as good as the WCW as Ken Griffey was for the Mariners.
Exactly.
Tony Gwynn was for the Padres. Juan Soto making that $765 million. We'll see if he's good for the Mets, which I think so, man. Juan Soto, what's he, 25, 26 years old? That I got to show off that bat really fast. Can I show off that bat?
Sure, go
A
ahead.
little sneak peek. 'Cause I think this is...
I didn't know we were allowed.
Blame it on me.
I didn't know we were allowed until it comes
This is
out.
the Juan Soto. This is sick.
So someone's
Well,
gonna.
they see it on the graphic.
They see it on the graphic. Someone's gonna win this, folks. Hickory, Juan Soto. It even says, what does it say on there? It even says, Soto Pacheco on it. Juan Soto, Fanatic cert? No, that's MLB cert. The old Hickory bat here for Juan Soto. Still left in that 1 and 4. It's sweet. It's a two-tone. Two-tone bat. Trying to see if it's got the, like a Beckett cert also. Does not. Ooh. How about that, Dom? It's got the hollowed out barrel.
No taking batting practice for that, all right?
No.
All
not
right.
taking batting practice. But it's a sweet bat. Still available in that 1 and 4.
Let's get that vault out of here, guys. TJ Watt Vault Cube. We have a brand new vault, brand new headliners, brand new speed flexes. I know we love speed flexes.
They are the best. The most expensive helmet in the game.
Dang right.
How many spots left to go on that vault?
6. It's gonna happen. So early in the show.
Just one of those things where I'm like,
Thinking.
why? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting?
Why are we waiting?
Why are we waiting?
Right.
Why do we wait?
Right.
We wait all day we wait all day for Sunday night. Like, why wait?
It's
You
like
don't
me.
have to wait the break.
It's like me when I wake up and I lay in bed for like a half hour, but I'll get. I'm like, why don't I get up?
Yeah.
Get up! Come on, get up!
Do something.
Do something!
Do something.
I want to start my day. So start your day with a TJ Watt.
Is it still? What would it be? Is it still 10-3? The playoff game?
10-7.
10-7.
It is.
Ooh. Broncos on defense?
Yeah, Broncos on defense. Looks like the Bills are at their own one.
Dude, if they get a safety here, 10-9 game. Do you think Quinn Ewers stays in college?
If he does, it will not be at Texas.
No. It ain't gonna be a Texas.
I think he should stay because I don't know what his draft stock is.
Is he the reason they lost?
I don't like to blame one guy. I mean, it was a team effort, but he did not have a great year. He certainly didn't help the cause. But granted, I didn't watch. I didn't watch. I was working here, so I
That
didn't watch the
fumble
game.
was bad. I'm gonna tell you that.
I did see the fumble. I didn't watch the whole game because I was on Friday.
Yeah.
I was working. But from the games that I watched of Quinn Ewers this season, he leaves a lot to desire, my man Quinn Ewers. kind of like you want to see Arch Manning. That's
That's
who I want.
Sark should have that last drive, the one where they had the fumble. He should have been like, you know what? It worked for it. He was there with Nick Saban. It worked for Nick Saban. It's going to work for me. Arch, get the helmet on. You're in. Do the Tua. Hit him with the Tua. But not the bad Tua.
The Hawk Tua?
Yeah, the Hawk Tua.
Oh, okay.
Talking about that, she's just gone off the face of the earth after that what meme coin?
15 minutes are up, man. It happens.
15 minutes.
15 minutes are up. It's a matter.
Are you into cryptocurrency?
I have no clue what any of
Good.
it means. I
am not alone.
I'm not against. I'm not for it. I'm not against it. It's way too smart for me. We do have 2 personals that we can knock out while we wait. I mean,
I totally forgot. That's why you're here. I agree with Bradley though, saying the call on the 1 yard line horrendous.
for the
Horrendous by Sark. You're at the 1 yard line. You're going up against the best run defense in the league.
They run a toss.
They just ran up the middle
I saw,
against that front 4.
I saw,
and then they tried to bounce it outside.
I saw like a halfback toss or something.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
After trying to just run, oh yeah, this is the best. Like to me, Ohio State is the best front 4.
Yeah.
Running it on them, nah, not a chance.
I
you're
just know
running
the
it on them.
halfback toss doesn't work in the video game. So if it doesn't work in the video game, it probably doesn't work in real life.
How about we got Steven and Giannis?
Giannis,
Let me know if
Milwaukee
I'm
Buck.
saying that wrong. We got a rep personal for Giannis and Steven, your jersey personal. So, guys, let me know if you're out there. Steven, throw a number out in the jerseys. Giannis, we've got, what are the 3 numbers we got here? We've got, those are our rep numbers for the rep personals. We could do those if you guys are out there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the setup there, Dom.
I got you. That's what I'm here for.
Actually, we'll do that so it's bigger and they can see it.
I would say I'm not just here for looks, but by looking at me, they know that's not the case. They're like, oh, we know he's lying. He's not here.
You're too hard on yourself.
No.
I was gonna say something else and I completely forgot. Do you hear the story about the one cryptocurrency that it was like a middle school, elementary kid?
No.
Got it up to like 50, not 50 million, but like a couple million. Sold it all, got out, was cheering on his little live stream about like, oh, he made all this money. And then guess what the community did? They're like, oh, you think you got us? And they rose it up even higher just to get back at this kid.
I have no clue what any of this means. I'm not smart.
So
I told you.
basically,
I should, but I don't.
they rose the like a stock market. They rose the price of it up to where he sold all of it.
My stock market
Made a killing.
My stock market's baseball cards.
Yeah, for an elementary. Like basically, you get a good rookie card. Over time, that goes up.
Yeah, like
Well, they rose the price of it. He got out, and he was cheering that. Oh man, look at this! I scammed him, and the whole community that bought that meme coin were like, "Oh, really?" And they basically made the price go even higher. I don't know how they made the price go higher. I don't know how it works.
I don't know any
I
of
would
this.
never get into cryptocurrency, but I said that about gambling one time, and look at me now.
There's my bestie, Carol.
Carol!
Charlie. Is that you're doing, Charlie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pepe Sylvia. I go over to Carol. Carol! She's not even there. None of these people exist.
Charlie,
Not only do they exist, they've been waiting for their mail for weeks. He's just drinking the coffee.
I love that show.
Oh, I will say this. There's a show, I guess, called Abbott Elementary.
I saw they had a crossover or something.
That's what I was going to bring up. Never have watched an episode of Abbott Elementary. I may have to watch one because they're doing a crossover with Always Sunny. And I'm like, you know what? That is genius because you might get me to watch now. You might get me to watch an episode to try to reel me in. What's Carol getting into?
Everything. I like Carol.
When does Carol not get into
I like
everything?
Carol's style. She knows we gotta get some great stuff in all of a series.
Andrew saying Abbott is funny. I know that one of the only person I recognize from that series is he was a kid at the time, but the guy who was in Everyone Hates Chris.
Yes, I know. I saw the commercial for the show. Chris, we played Chris.
Who played Chris? Yeah.
I saw that. Sure. I assume it's funny because it's been on TV for a while, and you know, if the show's not funny, it's canceled right away. Or allegedly, it's supposed to.
I just, with me, when it comes to, maybe this is because I was a teacher, but I feel like, remember that show that I think it was just called Teachers? Or like Bad Teachers, where it was like...
Remember the movie with Cameron Diaz?
No, not that. Where it was like a series of like, I think it was just called Teachers. And the like teachers were kind of like more like raunchy characters and stuff. And like, that got canceled very quickly. And I just never assumed that. I'm like, maybe the old like TV show about teachers isn't good.
Al Pacino ever make a cameo on Abbott Elementary?
I don't know.
Probably not, right?
I don't know. Because in the one and four,
I've been so maybe
you come to me
before
on the day of my daughter's graduation.
before this Packer game, I might have to. I know the Pacino Funko Godfather, Michael Corleone's most iconic role, but I might watch before the Packer game starts, maybe like 10 minutes before the Al Pacino Any Given Sunday speech, and he gives to his football team. You know,
I was
the difference between winning and losing, living and dying. Like I need to get pumped up.
More iconic than Any Given Sunday. More iconic than
The Godfather. Yes,
You're right.
it's
Right.
The Godfather. Yes,
More iconic than Scarface.
yes, it's The Godfather.
But Scarface is Scarface.
I love Scarface. Don't get me wrong. The Godfather's The Godfather.
Okay.
If you go around and ask, like, probably the most consensus, like, it's not my favorite movie of all time, but if you go around and ask, like, the world, what's your favorite movie of all time, I would probably, if I had to bet what movie's number one, I'd probably pick, like, The Godfather.
Never saw The Godfather until I was in my 30s.
Okay, well, at least you saw it. I mean, you know, I
Sound
thought,
like John Wick.
at least you saw it. Godfather's, you got to see The Godfather, man. You got to see all
And
of them.
I think my friend showed me Godfather 2.
Yeah,
Is that the...
it's the best one.
I'm trying to remember here. Is
It's one-
Godfather 2 the one where like one of the characters is living in Italy after Godfather 1?
Well, Godfather 1 is where Michael, after he has a scene in the restaurant with the police captain, he goes to Italy to hide out for a while. But then in Godfather 2, there's flashback scenes of Vito,
Oh, okay, that's it.
Robert De
Yeah,
Niro,
that's
who's living in Italy at the time, and then he goes to New York. And
Yeah.
so there's a little bit of Italy in all of them, and all of them. But Godfather 2, I don't know if this
better
is
than 1?
I don't know if this is a hot take, but Godfather 2, I think is better than Godfather 1. Godfather 3, you can throw it out the window.
So Godfather's not a trilogy,
Yes, it is. There's 3 of them.
but the third one's not good.
Third one's it's not great.
Okay.
Not great.
Not like Lord of the Rings where they talk great about all three of
I
them.
don't know. I've never seen them. I don't know.
Lord of the Rings, that's a movie.
My precious. That's Lord of the Rings. Right?
Oh, yeah.
That's hey. Someone was at George Kittle Speedflex or Miles Garrett Speedflex, they'll be saying "my precious"
Precious.
once they get it.
How about the John Elway flex in that 1 and 4 too?
I just don't like bringing up guys who beat Brett Favre in the Super Bowl, but yes, John Elway Speedflex.
If the question.
Yo.
If the Vikings don't miss that kick against the Falcons, the Morton Anderson kick, do the Vikings at 15-1 beat that Bronco team in the
It's
Super
a great
Bowl?
question. That was a great Viking team. It's a great question. I don't know, because that Viking team, when you look at the best teams that never win a Super Bowl, they're definitely up there. That team was loaded. It was Randall Cunningham. I love Randall Cunningham. Obviously, mostly known for
his rookie year.
mostly known for being an Eagle, but his best year as a pro was that year with the Vikings. And
It's kind of like Chris Carter,
yeah, I mean,
former Eagle.
Yeah,
but
Chris is known as a
Carter
Viking.
wasn't one that was like he didn't have his better years with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Because the Eagles, wasn't he like? And I don't want to misspeak, but I think it was like what? Wasn't he like making the wrong choices? He was like drugs and stuff.
He was having
got kicked off the team. And
There's
then,
NFL Icons is a show. It's
Yeah.
on MGM.
yeah.
And it's Amazon, and the Chris Carter episode 2 to go. That's right, Bradley, 2 to
that
go.
double.
And Chris
Practice
Carter
double,
talks about
get in.
early in his career, he made some mistakes off the field,
Yeah.
and how Buddy Ryan cut him, and they got them. That's where he got the all I do is catch touchdowns.
Yeah.
Because Buddy Ryan, they go, Buddy, why'd you catch? He goes, well, he was doing too many things off the field, and he was like, honestly, on the field. All he does is catch touchdowns. He meant that as an insult.
Yeah.
He didn't mean that as like all I do is catch touchdowns. Buddy Ryan meant that as an insult. Chris Carter talks about to this day. He goes, people talk about Buddy cutting me like he was trying to save my life. He wasn't trying to save my life. He was doing that for himself. He didn't care about me.
Yep.
So that was a good one if you ever watched that show,
I love
Chris
that
Carter.
though when somebody like I'm gonna take your negative like quote on me and turn it into a positive for
That's
myself.
right. After your first week here when we had the accident, you smashed my finger. I was like, I'm taking that personal.
That wasn't the first week. This was like a month ago I did that.
No, that wasn't a month ago. That was almost a year ago you did that.
I haven't even been here a year.
Well, it was fairly new.
Was it?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'm taking that
I don't
personal.
think so.
Kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
don't think so. Dude, I did. I
was not a
remember.
week ago.
I remember when it. Maybe we had it twice because.
No, it was not twice. Trust me. I would remember if it was twice. It hurt.
This was the one
It
where
hurt the first time. It
Let me
hurt.
see if I'm remembering the right one. This is the one where you had your hand on the door.
Yeah.
It got pinned between the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I had to do a whole show afterwards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're like, hi, I'm fine. I'm throbbing and pain bleeding out over here. I'm cool.
I did feel really bad. When that
I know.
happened.
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Oh man.
Crap happens.
Because your reaction when it happened was, when like the person like jams a finger or something, and they're like hopping around like, oh, come on.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you did.
Yeah. One to go on their practice squad
Let's
double.
go. Let's get it done.
My man Tom Kaz.
Let's get some speed flexes out on the table, folks.
Heck yeah. Let's see a Viking for my man Viking Ricky.
Well, that's like, it reminds me of the Chris Carter thing. Watch the documentaries they have on YouTube. The NFL films put them up
Yeah,
there.
those are good. Yep.
The best one to me was when Deion Sanders was on the Falcons, and he had, I don't even remember the guy's name, who was the coach in the early 90s.
Jerry Glanville.
Yes. And they asked him, like, oh, what do you, like, Deion, he dances too much. Like, he should play the game. And Glanville just goes, hey, if he's dancing 3 times a game, I'll dance with him.
Yeah.
Means we're getting 3 pick sixes.
Damn right. I love Jerry Glanville. Funny coach.
Except for how he treated Brett Favre.
Mississippi. That's what he called him. Mississippi. Great defensive mind, Jerry Glanville.
Oh.
He was a defensive coach.
Yes.
You could tell.
Yeah. Not a quarterback whisperer.
Mississippi.
I love how Brett even was like, yeah, I probably didn't make the right decisions back then.
Yeah,
either.
Brett would admit that he was not
Drinking beers.
not the best Falcon in the world.
A little bit of a pudgy stomach. We do have Brett Favre in the jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
We do have Dion in the diamonds. But Dion's on a Cowboy. In
Cowboys.
The diamonds,
We
not
got
a Falcon.
Dion and Jerry. The 90s. We're representing the 90s just fine.
I said it yesterday. Emmett, Jerry, and also in a diamond quad right now, guys. Potentially. I say potentially because whenever they're in the secondary headliners, could be on different lids.
Mhm.
Like Frank Gore is always on different things. But if McCoy is on an Eagle and you get the NFC East in a quad box, you could get what? AJ Brown, Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, LaShawn McCoy.
That's right.
You could quad up in the NFC.
And who knows who else is out there in the NFC East.
Mm-hmm.
There's this book out there, Jeff Pearlman. I know I make my jokes that I'm an idiot and I don't read, but I read sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff Pearlman, he's a great author. One of my favorite gunslinger, wrote a book about Brett Favre. He has a book about the Cowboys, the dynasty. I forgot what it's called. Cowboy fans, if you're in the chat, William might know, but it's a Jeff Pearlman Cowboys book about the 90s dynasty. And I want to get it because he's a great author, and that's such a fascinating team, those 90 dynasty.
Boys will be boys,
Yes,
and glory
yes,
days,
yes,
and
yes,
party
yes.
nights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a great author, Jeff Pearlman. If anyone ever read his work.
The glory days and the party nights of the Dallas Cowboy dynasty.
Yeah. Seems like a great book, and that's on my read list.
Last book I ever read. Do you want to know what it was?
Captain Underpants. Remember that book?
No, but Dogman. I keep seeing those
Same author.
commercials.
Same-
Yeah, I keep seeing those.
Dave Pigley.
My friends. I have friends that are like, you know how like Robbie's 10 years older than like us. I guess 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
Like what Robbie is to me, I am to most of my buds because they're in their 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And
Uncle Ricky.
yeah, basically. And they see like we'll be watching something like sports. I'll be like Dogman. I'm like, yeah, dude, like that's the kids in the Captain Underpants universe. And they're like, what? And I was like, oh, come on, guys, Captain Underpants.
I know what that is because I was at Target and I saw a book called Dogman Big Jim Begins, and I have a buddy I call Big Jim. So of course I had to send a picture to him. And I'm like, there you go, Big Jim. Here's your origin story. Hey, there's a
But it was Coach K's book. Go Birds. Hey,
rep personal.
Giannis, pick one of the numbers 14, 18, 19. We could do your rep personal. Also, Let me know if I'm saying that and saying your name right.
Yeah.
Because that's more important. Go Birds.
Go Birds. Come on. Play my
Well,
Packers today.
For you, it's Go Pack Go. For me, it's Go Pack Go today. But if the Birds win, then it'll be like, let's go Commies.
Leave it to a Viking fan to try to take the easy way out, guys.
I don't want to play that team until I have to, dude.
I mean, I
that
hear
team
you.
scared me.
I don't want to play. I mean, I don't want to play the Eagles, the Vikings, or the Lions. We're 0-5 against them this year.
I'll be honest. I don't know if he is after last Sunday, but I'm seeing ghosts already.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this right now.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Giannis. No disrespect to the Eagles. I'm a Packer fan, so I got to talk a little smack.
Go Pack
I'm
Go.
calling a great Jordan Love game. And if I'm wrong, I host at 6 p.m. You guys could be in the chat and say, Dom, you're an idiot. And I'll wear the egg on my face and I'll say, you guys are right. I'm a fool.
When I put together my anytime touchdown, I left one guy out of it. Do you know who that was? It's a Packer. And I left him out for a reason, even though he scored like 2 or 3 times the last time these two teams played.
Jaden Reed?
Jaden Reed. Because whenever I bet on Jaden Reed, he doesn't care about my parlay.
What a rude. How rude by Jaden.
18. Okay, cool. As long as I'm saying it good. How rude?
I keep doing this with the refs. I keep coming here and there.
Because they used to be in there. So 2 reps left on the website. Let's see what Yanni, I'll call you Yanni unless you don't want me to, Giannis, is going to get. I always think about that. Sometimes it's like, oh, yeah, I'll say Giannis, like, oh, Yanni. And then I think to myself, yeah, but I hate when people call me Rick, usually.
Rick?
Yeah. I'm Ricky. Ricky don't play that.
I call you Rick sometimes.
Yeah, but.
Not
I mean,
often.
Ricky don't play that.
I call you Rick if I'm calling most like Slick Rick. I don't think I ever call you like
Slick Rick is fine, but like
Yeah.
usually like I have this one buddy who always just calls me, never calls me Ricky, just calls me Rick, and it's like, do not call me. Rick is my father.
I don't like when people call me Pels.
I get it, Pellegrini, but like why?
Some people call me Pell. I'm not a Pels guy. I'm like, nah. That's like a lazy baseball nickname, like what the MLB players do nowadays. They don't come up with creative nicknames. So
the
they just,
only thing that I could see that maybe that'd be okay if they called you Dommy Pels.
yeah, I
And
get
put
that.
the Dommy in
I get
front of it.
that.
But even that sounds like a baseball name. Let's see what's in the box.
Good luck, Giannis.
Let's see. Who's the team, Giannis? That's the most important part.
Eagles.
Ooh.
Eagles.
Oh,
right?
that's right. You said go Birds. I am. Whew. How about this?
Unless Giannis just likes birds in general.
How about a guy who balled out at the end of the year?
Nice.
How about T. Higgins?
That's a nice hit.
T. Higgins on the white Bengal rep here in the room. Beckett cert on the back. The S is more silent, so Yanni.
Yanni.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you
like
did.
Annie from Star Wars.
You doing Jar Jar?
Annie? Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
Okay. Yeah.
So Yanni getting T. Higgins.
That's sweet.
Now, Robbie and I have had this conversation. I want to get your opinion on it.
Okay.
Jamar Chase used to write small. He writes bigger now.
Yeah.
Does T. Higgins have to sign bigger, or is he fine signing as small as he does?
I'll tell you what. If my name was T. Higgins, I would just sign T. T-E-E. I'm not kidding. I think that's a cool name, T. And you gotta, your signature is your signature. It's your signature. If you sign T, that's T. Higgins. I like his signature.
It almost looks like he is signing T.
I think so. He's an awesome wide receiver.
Uh-huh.
And he doesn't get talked about because obviously Jamar Chase is there.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if I want him to stay in Cincinnati because he's got Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Or do I want him to go somewhere else and become that true number one? And then everyone knows how good he is. But, I mean...
He's gonna have the confidence, but there is a thing of like, ooh, can I step up to that platform?
I think he can. He's a beast, man.
I've asked this to Steven, where would he go if he wanted to be the number one wide receiver?
New England, Carolina, Green Bay,
He'd be the number
Chicago.
one over Watson or Reed?
yeah, Chicago.
Over DJ Moore?
Yes,
not
he will.
a chance. No, not a chance that they'd let him be the number
Oh, okay.
one wide receiver.
I'm just saying, like, I think
After they gave DJ Moore that money?
I think T. Higgins is a very, very good wide receiver.
Plus, I'll say
Very
this.
good.
Bears, please don't take my advice.
Oh,
because
they're
I
not.
want
They're
you to be
not. They're
bad.
not going to get a wide receiver. I'm just saying, like, where he would be the number one.
But
wide
I'm
receiver.
saying they need to spend their money on an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
And then draft offensive.
Right.
That's all they
like,
should
like
draft.
Green Bay, they're not going to sign T. Higgins. But I'm saying he would be the best wide receiver in Green Bay.
How about if teams that would actually sign him?
New England, Carolina. RNJ podcast, T. Higgins and KC. I don't know how the salary cap in Kansas City works out, but yeah, I mean, that would be nuts.
I mean, if Travis Kelce retires after a third straight Super Bowl.
This might be a hot take right now, but T. Higgins is a better player than Travis Kelce is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I love Travis Kelce. But Travis Kelce is the back end.
He's too distracted.
No, I'm not even talking about Travis Kelce's still very good, but T. Higgins is like getting in the prime of his career. Travis Kelce's, and this goes to show how good Travis Kelce is. He's still had numbers wise a great year, but Travis Kelce on the back end of his career.
Yeah,
he's probably got one or two.
I'll say this, and I said this when I filled in for you on a Sunday when we pulled the Travis Kelce. DraftKings put this out here. The player in the NFL that has lost DraftKings users the most money this year, Travis Kelce.
I believe that. I mean, yeah, because the what's the word? Casual. The casual fan, they're gonna bet the people that they. I'm not calling anyone a casual. But the casual fan's gonna bet the names that they know.
Yep.
Travis Kelce, the casual fan, obviously knows who Travis Kelce is, so they're gonna bet him.
And they don't know that. Hey, maybe this matchup ain't the best matchup for him.
Or maybe like, hey man, Travis Kelce hasn't covered this all year, but they're like, I don't care, it's still Travis Kelce.
It's still Travis Kelce.
That's right.
So one to go in that double practice squad still.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I had to check because I'm like, yeah, it's been stuck at one for a while. This is the Broncos might kick a field goal to tie this game at halftime.
What I tell you, Broncos baby, 71% against bald head coaches Sean Payton since 2017.
It's a great stat. Awesome stat. Bald head. Mike Dermott should have wore a hairpiece for this show today. That's what he should have wore.
He's got the little. He had a little like.
You should have wore a hairpiece. And then they're like, Coach, what is that? He goes, what? I just didn't get a haircut this morning.
Oh. Bo Nix would another fun stat. If the Broncos win this game, and this is a stat, yes, it is correct. This is a team that had John Elway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bo Nix, if they win this game, would become the second ever quarterback drafted by the Broncos to win a playoff game for Denver.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow's the first.
Yep.
And it's all because Elway was technically drafted by the Bucks. Or the Colts.
Baltimore Colts. Doink!
Bo Jackson was the Bucks. That's what it was.
Yeah, Bo Jackson. Steve Young was also a Buck for a while. People forget that Steve Young spent a little time with Tampa Bay
We
Bucks.
almost got John Elway on the Yankees.
Mel Kiper says that wasn't serious. He's like, that was just a...
If the Colts didn't buy the bluff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mel Kiper's like, that was a fake... that was never going to happen. He didn't have a serious...
doinked it.
You never know.
A single doink, not a double doink.
Not the double doink.
Now
we got to see a triple... Is there can we get a triple doink?
A triple doink?
Doing,
Ding, ding,
doing.
ding.
Right? That's... He's got... see.
Does he have a hairpiece on?
He's growing the beard, so trying to get the hair on the side. So I see what you're doing, McDermott. I think it worked.
He's got the hat on, so he doesn't seem
smart man.
So he doesn't seem bald.
That's why his team's the second seed in AFC. He's a smart man.
Oh man. So if the Broncos win, they're for sure playing KC next week.
Yeah, right. So it's at the lowest seed plays.
They reseed.
They reseed.
That's why I need either you or the Commanders.
So you want us to play the line? I like playing a team a third time. I think, especially when you lose.
Yeah, but I don't want to have like with how Sunday went. I don't want to relive that.
What do you think? You're gonna play the Titans in the Super Bowl? You got to play good teams to win the Super Bowl.
I get that, but there's a chance that I can play either you or the Commanders in that NFC Championship game. And I like my chances better against you or the Commanders.
Okay. Bring it on. Gosh, I hope that happens.
There's only 2 Super Bowls that are going to happen in my mind. Chiefs Lions or Chiefs Vikings. It's going to come down to one of those 3 teams.
Okay. Ryan and the Chiefs? Okay.
The Ravens looked good yesterday, but they played Mike Tomlin.
Lamar Jackson just... It might be the year.
Did you see the meme from yesterday about Mike Tomlin?
No. Doc Rivers? I seen one where I seen that
one.
one.
Basically after Mike Tomlin gets his just over 500 season, and it's Doc Rivers.
Seen the Doc Rivers one.
That's what I meant. The Mike Tomlin one.
You know, and I underrate Lamar Jackson as well too because I think someone asked me in the chat like before the start of the season, like, Don, where do you have Lamar Jackson? I was like, I think I have him as like the 6th or 7th best quarterback in NFL. Now, 4 months, 6 months, and I'm like, that's one of the stupidest things I ever said in my entire life.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson's
I
top
loved him coming out of college.
Yeah, he was
I
a
was
beast.
all
At,
over
he was a
him.
beast at college, and obviously you had the concern because we never seen anyone like him
Yep.
in the NFL. Obviously, we had Michael Vick, superstar, but Michael Vick wasn't this good.
Yeah.
Michael Vick was great, but Michael Vick wasn't a potential 3-time MVP. Lamar Jackson is special.
Every time I see Lamar doing well and his like season getting better and better, vindication on myself. Because when we were at that draft, me and my buds are like, hey, no, Lamar Jackson, he's a second rounder. I'm like, dude, he should be in the first round. Did you not watch him the last 2 years at Louisville? Oh, he's just a running back. No, he's a quarterback. Respect him. Put some respect on his name.
That's right. And you know the quarterback drafted number 1 in the draft, Lamar Jackson went?
That was was that the Sam Darnold? That was the Sam Darnold draft
Mm-hmm.
with Josh Rosen.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear a soapbox take of mine that is not hot take, but kind of hot take, simmering take?
You're gonna say something stupid, aren't you?
Josh Rosen never got the chance
correct.
he deserved.
I was correct. You did. I was correct. You did.
He never got the fair shot to be a starter in this league.
Well, you know who did not get a fair shot, and then when he did get a fair shot, he took advantage of it.
Sam Darnold.
Baker Mayfield
Oh,
in the in that practice
in
squad.
that practice squad.
Licensed
On the
jersey.
licensed jersey.
Mm-hmm. Steve Young, when he got drafted by the Bucks, he was not given a fair shot because that team stunk. Then gets traded. Bill Walsh trades for him, goes to the Niners, sits behind Joe Montana, who's in the custom jersey series for a few years, and then
You are filling in for the corporate robot perfectly. That's for you, David.
what can I say?
I'm like, man, Nick never left.
I'm in my bag right now.
And
all
Nick
right?
and guys, Nick is when I make that comment, Nick is not gone. He's just not here today.
Yeah, Nick is. Yeah, he'll
When
be
I
back
was like,
next
Nick
week.
never left, I was like, oh,
He'll be
wait,
back-
no.
he'll
He
be back
didn't
next
leave.
week.
He didn't leave. He will be back.
He's just off there, man. We do have that practice squad
Let's
double. There we
go.
go.
Let's go.
Maybe we pull Josh Rosen. I'm kidding.
He just never got a fair shot. Like, because he was like, I think off the top of my head, I'm thinking he got drafted by the Cardinals.
Yep.
Never got. Then he got traded to the
Dolphins.
Dolphins in the Andy Isabella trade on draft night the next year.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a part of the Andy Isabella trade.
That trade was a wash.
Then he never got a fair shot with the Dolphins. I think he went one place else and was on the practice with the Bucks. He's on the practice squad.
I remember. Yeah.
Never got his fair shot. Not saying he would have been great, but like give the guy a shot. You
I
know
will
what I'm
say this
saying?
about Josh Rosen. He got Mike McCarthy fired. Mike McCarthy's last game as a Packers coach, he lost to Josh Rosen at Lambeau Field. That was enough. That was an in-season. Packers never fired anyone in season. They fired Mike McCarthy if they lost to Josh Rosen at Lambeau Field.
Yep.
Eh,
Do you think he should get canned from the Cowboys?
No. Is Jerry gonna get Ben Johnson? No. Jerry's not gonna get anyone who's gonna be bigger than the Cowboys. You're not gonna be bigger than the brand.
Can he go to Bill Belichick and say, "Hey, I will throw money
No,
at you to
you would
leave"?
never. No, because you're not going to be bigger than the brand. You're not going to tell Jerry
right.
what to do.
You're
That's
right.
why Jimmy Johnson, one of the greatest football minds of all time,
Didn't work.
didn't work because Jerry wanted the credit. Jimmy wanted the credit. Jerry wants the credit. Jerry wants to be the reason why the Cowboys
Good
win
point.
the Super Bowl.
Spot on.
And guess what? You know
Bradley
what?
saying the wheel times too.
There you go,
ahead.
Bradley.
Go
When,
ahead.
when you own the team,
You can do that.
you can do whatever you
You
want.
can do whatever you want.
Great actor, by the way, Jerry Jones. You see that? There's a clip going on Twitter. I guess it was like a show that he did like a cameo on with Billy Bob Thornton, and he had, where he was acting, and he like it wasn't like a camera where he was acting like Jerry Jones. He was actually like acting like a serious scene.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, Jerry.
Is it better than the guy who played Gronk in the
That guy was
Aaron
good.
Hernandez?
You know, Gronk says that's a buddy of his.
Is it?
And that guy's doing Twisted Tea commercials now. So
Okay.
yeah, Gronk's like, yeah, I thought you did good.
So box 10 will be our first box. Do we have 10? We do.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna take that off the ticker. Second box we've got. Box 30. Now here's a question, Dom, because my brain is box 30. Do we count one or do we automatically go to 29?
29.
That's what I thought. I haven't had it happen as often. I'm like, wait a second, hold up. So box 29, since it's one away from 30 and right next to it. So we're doing 10 and 30. No, 10 and 29. What am I thinking about, guys? What am I thinking about? So jerseys are done. We did that. We got the double. Scott, Lance, Kayla in the room. What up, Kayla? Kayla new to the break room. Kayla, how'd you find the UA break room? What are you looking for in the practice squad? And the most important question, Kayla, who's the team? Who's the team? We got Carol, Bradley, Tom, and Jack. Let me, guys, get you into your divisiones. We'll go 6 times around here. All right, all right, all right. How about Carol in the? I'll show them off nice and big. Carol in the NFC North, Lance in the NFC South, Kayla in the AFC East, or NFC East. NFC West is Bradley. Tom is AFC North. Jack is AFC South. Bradley AFC East, and Scott AFC West.
Great, Scott.
How about box 10 to start? Lance is a Niners and Vikings fan. Skull, baby. Skull and bang bang Niner gang for Lance. Oh, that's
Actually,
T. Higgins.
you know what?
I got it.
I got it. Don't worry. Do that. I got you.
Yanni.
You biz.
Yanni winning his T. Higgins.
You busy.
Oh, guys, we got a full-size helmet here in the room. Well. How about a little box collar magic, Dom? How about your boy, Devonta Adams,
Nice hit.
on the jet slate here in the room for Dom Pellegrini. Lance saying skull right back at you, brother. I wish I could do it with my hands, but I kind of have a Devonta Adams helmet in them, so I will do it in the second. Yeah, Occupado. Devonta Adams on the slate, authentic headliner hit. Beckett Sir on the back. Going to Bradley Williams. He says, let's go.
Nice hit, Bradley. One of the best route runners of all time.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he gets too much blame for being a diva after that receiver series?
I'll tell you what. Who was in that series? I didn't watch it. It was George Kittle, Debo Samuel.
Jay Jettas and Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Okay, yeah. You got 4 guys in great offenses. Then you got Devonta Adams, who on that show was stuck with Josh McDaniels and Jimmy Garoppolo. So yeah, I would be pissed off too if I was Devonta Adams. So I watched Devonta Adams in Green Bay for almost 10 years. He was never a diva once in Green Bay.
It also doesn't help that you have Devonta Adams on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on that same show, you have Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's just like, oh yeah, I completely tore my oblique off the bone and still hit the receiving numbers that I wanted to at the beginning of the year. Of course, when I'm compared to that, you're going to think I'm a little bit of a diva for being mad at where I am.
But if you had a document, let's say we had a film crew record me and you around.
Box 29.
And you had your best day ever, and I had my worst day ever. Of course, you're gonna come out like Ricky's a nice guy. I'm gonna come off like, man, this guy's a jerk. Because I'm having a terrible day.
Yep.
Yes, of course.
Oh.
No wide receiver wanted to be there in Vegas last year. What's up, Richie?
Ooh, how about gonna be going to a little bit of a double up here. How about in the NFC West? We've got bang, bang, Niner gang. How about the man who got injured in the Super Bowl, Dre Greenlaw?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Greenlaw. And I want to say, with the numbers on this one, Dom, is this old school Niners?
I think it's a throwback, like the kind of a throwback custom Niner. I love their
throwback
throwback, like the 90s.
Dre Greenlaw on this beautiful Niners jersey. Beckett Sir, bottom of the 5. Dre Greenlaw, Bradley Williams, bang, bang, doubling up here.
Is that Bradley again? There goes
Bradley
that
again.
man.
What up, Richie? How we doing, my boy? Richie, we were talking about you earlier. I was thanking you again
He's talking crap, Richie.
for the gracious gift.
Fran Tarkenton.
Fran Tarkenton.
I say it, Bradley.
My first ever my first ever full size for the collection.
There you go. You never forget your full size.
Never forget my first.
That's right. Wheels very kind to you, Bradley. Commanders Bucks is the night game day, right?
Yep.
That's the night game.
Taking the over.
Taking
I'm
the
going
over.
over 52.
Baker Mayfield in this practice squad.
He is.
Give me the Bucks. Yeah, licensure. Baker
He
Mayfield.
is. He is
Licensure.
in this
He's in this
practice
practice squad.
We got a couple of playoff guys in this practice squad. Aaron Jones playing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Jetta's playing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Baker Mayfield playing tonight. Tank Dell, he didn't play, but his team played yesterday. Xavier Worthy on the bye.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, who else? James Cook playing right now.
Steve Young knows a thing or two about the playoffs.
I would say so does Marshall Falk.
Justin's going. Justin says, "Commanders, come on, y'all."
Commander.
Hard to bet against Jaden Daniels, man. He's awesome.
My favorite is what is it? Bleacher Report does the Gridiron Heights.
Mm-hmm. That's like the
And-
cartoon, right?
Yeah, and they did the one for the divisional round, and the best scene was, it's like Dan Quinn, like standing next to Jaden Daniels, like, come on, you gonna do something? And Jaden Daniels got the Dre beats on, he's doing this, and Cliff Kingsbury comes, oh yeah, no, he's gonna wait until the fourth quarter and then do something miraculous.
Okay. Okay.
Because I guess that's what Jaden Daniels does. He does nothing for the first 3 quarters. Then, oh wait, shoot, we got a game here. I'm playing a game. Cool.
Bradley's message. I didn't see that.
What? Yes, the touchdown contest that they have. I didn't enter it because I was upset that I didn't get a touchdown. They usually give you a touchdown boost. No
Yeah.
touchdown boost this week. I'm like, what are you doing, DraftKings? I want my boosty boost.
I saw FanDuel. They posted like a parlay today, and I had a problem with that. Like they posted on their page. I'm like, FanDuel should not like
Yep.
post parlays
They do it all the time.
tempt people to gamble on that specific parlay, and that parlay never hits all the time.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. I
Yeah.
totally get you. Where are we gonna go next, guys? What's the closest breakdown that we got since you got the run and break sheet up?
Well, Bradley hit Troy Franklin, which is an awesome pick, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have Bo Nix
Bo Nix.
so in this game I need Bo Nix and Josh Allen to get touchdowns.
3 to go on a mini helmet.
Let's go.
4 to go on the diamond quad.
Let's go.
5 to go on a single diamond. 5 to go on a college. 5 to go on that vault double. That's gonna happen.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
So we are in the red zone in a few series.
We red zoning it up here.
You want a red zone or not? We are in the red zone for the minis.
Kaboom.
There you go.
However, here's the thing, guys. Unlike Scott Hansen, this is hours of commercial-free breaking here at
right.
UA, and we are not going to change that.
Whopper.
Whopper, Junior Whopper, bacon double.
It's the go-to.
Next thing will come in, like we got these mandatory shirts we have to wear with the Celsius logo on it, or what is it? The Celsius. The thing that Steven and Colin are always drinking.
Yeah, you guys drink a lot. Like they drink a lot of that. So I don't know what it is. I never seen it. What is it, like energy drink?
I have no idea. I don't drink it.
I don't.
That's the problem. That is the problem.
I drink 2 things: water or Diet Coke. That's.
I drink same thing. Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored by McDonald's, by the way. And then my water.
Water and Diet Coke, and if I'm feeling froggy,
Froggy.
I'll have
Froggy Fresh.
I'll have a Sprite Zero.
Froggy Fresh, baby.
I'll have a Sprite Zero.
Love Krispy Kreme. You know who I'm talking about?
No,
Really?
no. Who you talking about?
The kid who's like, well, he's not a kid anymore, but like the rapper, he called himself Krispy Kreme, and Krispy Kreme actually sent him a cease and desist, so he had to change his name to Froggy Fresh.
Froggy Fresh. All right.
He does the rap about where he's rapping about the Bulls when they played the Cavs when D Rose hit that 3. It's called Jimmy Butler is your father.
I never.
Come on, LeBron. I know you's a baller, but Jimmy Butler is your father.
What kind of music you listen to?
He is also
Krispy Kreme.
He's in my top 5 of favorite rappers. He also does it's a 2-part song. He's got Dunked On, and then Dunked On 2, where it's about him playing a pickup game of 2-on-2. And it's like, why is James crying? 'Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying. What's left in the diamonds? How about A.J. Brown, Emmett Smith, Jerry Rice, prime time Deion Sanders, Myles Garrett on the flex, Warren Moon, Hines Ward, LaShady McCoy.
Oh, that was in your way. Sorry.
No. Diamonds are over there.
Okay. Sorry.
Pausing for dramatic effect.
It worked. It worked.
Dom's not used to it. He's like, ooh.
It worked.
What else are we going to close, guys? That is the big question. Hit of the show, Devontae Adams, right now?
So far.
It's the
Still
only
plenty
thing
of time left.
It's the only headliner full size that we have right now. Javon saying, I got my 3 signature commander speed, or my 3 signed commander speed flex yesterday. Ooh, that thing's got to be sick.
Oh, yeah.
Let me guess, is that the one with
that the quarterback?
Dougie Williams, Theismann, and Rippon?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it the... Didn't we have one that was like Brian Robinson Jr., Terry McLaurin, and
I seen the
somebody
dual
else?
sign Terry McLaurin, Brian
Okay,
Robinson
dual.
Jr. I seen we had a quad sign Commanders.
Surprise quad sign.
Yeah, with
It was with you and Robbie.
yeah, John Riggins. And then the quarterbacks, the 3 quarterbacks.
That was in the naughty nice QB room.
Yeah, I remember that.
Beautiful series.
I remember that day.
After we had a proposal on the channel. That was the night I
That was the night.
covered.
That was
the night before I covered for you, and
yeah.
then you were in for me on that Saturday.
Yeah. Wow. We gotta get a proposal tonight or today.
Who's proposing? Is Colin gonna call in and propose to his girlfriend?
Let's ask him.
That's the easy one, right? Colin's like, Ricky, I'm catching a stray here. What are you doing?
You know, I always ask the chat on Sundays. When is Colin back tomorrow?
I assume so.
I always ask the chat on Sundays, like, do me a favor. I want you to call Colin this or ask Colin this, and they never do. So
When he was in on Friday, we had an order,
yeah.
and the name of the order in the shipping was Colin, when are you proposing, or something like that.
There you go. Perfect. If you guys see Colin, I'll ask him, or just tell him congratulations.
Yep.
Just tell him congrats. That's it. Just say congrats, Colin.
And then just leave it at
And
that.
just don't even, if he asks why, just say congrats.
Oh, he's gonna know. He knows why.
We'll blame Steven.
We'll blame Steven.
Let's say
Steven told him to do it.
No, he'll automatically think it's Steven. So we'll just, yeah, it was Steven. What are we feeling?
I'm honestly, I want to get to this vault double.
We're
TJ
close.
Watt, baby.
It's got another
TJ Watt and a $50 gift card.
It's going to happen 5 spots to go. You know how it is once it's 5 spots to go. People are on the dance floor, the music's on. Party started.
Got a couple of wallflowers. That's what we got right now.
Wallflowers?
Yeah.
The
People that like
the band who sings One Headlight?
No.
Okay, that's a great song.
What, Wonderwall?
Oh,
Isn't that Wallflower?
That's Oasis sings
That's
Wonderwall.
Oasis.
Isn't Wallflowers One Headlight? Come on, try. I don't know. Nothing is forever. Bob Dylan's son, I think it is. The One Headlight.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Radio edit.
It's an awesome song. It's the only song I know by them. Actually, no, I take that back. I know another song by them. The remake of Heroes by David Bowie that's played at the ending of The Replacements after Keanu Reeves throws the game-winning touchdown pass.
Yeah.
See? That's my life, guys. I watch too much
The
TV.
Wallflowers.
The Wallflowers, yes. It's Bob Dylan's son. He's the lead singer,
okay.
Jacob Dylan.
Okay.
You didn't know I know this much music, did you?
I'm happy.
You didn't know I know this much music.
I usually Steven's usually like I don't get it. Like I don't.
Yeah.
So what do we want to do, guys? Where are we going?
We still have that Jersey personal we can do. I don't see.
I mean, if you're out there,
I mean, we can wait. I mean, we got all day, so.
I'll say we'll wait till the 3 p.m. show, unless you really want to do it now.
No,
since-
hey, I'll wait. Hey,
I'm surprised that 1 and 4 is also. I didn't realize 19 headliners, 27 boxes. There's only what, eight items in the and more section of that 1 and 4. The chances of getting one of those headliners insane.
but the Anna Moore section, the 1 and 4, like I said
Jerry
yesterday,
West.
Jerry West, which is if that was a basketball series, just a basketball series, Jerry West is a photo headliner. So the 1 and 4 little mix of everything, that everything that's in the break is a photo headliner. We just can't fit 36 names on our board, 36 names on our page. So if you get a we have authentic helmets in the Ann Moore section in the 1 and 4. So the Ann Moore section is their headliners itself. We just can't put that many headliners on the board.
Can't just put them all up
I
there.
love the 1 and 4.
It's the best series. It's my favorite series that we get for the show.
Yeah,
It's my
absolutely.
favorite series.
Talk about a little bit of everything and awesome stuff.
Dom, I do apologize. I had to It's one of those things where I put in a bet last night, and I'm like, shoot, 2 o'clock's coming up, and I got another lotto for first baskets.
There you go. Good luck.
You know what I've been doing? And this is, we do have basketball, like Patrick Ewing, Larry Bird, in the 1 and 4 that we're talking, Karl Malone.
Jack.
I'm trying to do the first method of first basket. So like DeMar DeRozan to hit an other.
Like a mid. Oh,
Like a 2-point shot. So it's layup. So it's layup, free throw, dunk, 3-pointer, or other.
other because DeRozan's like a mid range.
Yep,
You know, he's
that's
a
what I'm thinking.
yeah.
I'm thinking other for him, other for Jalen Brunson, and then a layup. Or no. Yeah, layup for Derek Lively in the 2 o'clock games.
All right, good luck. Good luck. I can't tell you if it's good or not. My first basket knowledge is I don't have any stats on who scores the first basket. So
Dom, I'll tell you this: if I hit the 7 just first baskets that I have in a parlay today, you're gonna see me come in like prime time.
there'll
Like
be
it was
signs.
drafted.
What's that? If I win the parlay, there'll be signs.
There'll be signs.
Yeah, there'll be signs.
Come in on Friday. I've got the glasses, Jerry curl. I've got the chains. You'll know.
Wearing a crown,
Wearing a crown.
gold crown.
Had my fantasy football championship ring. Flaring that off. So what are we getting to, guys? That game hasn't come out of halftime yet, has it?
Let me double check.
They are just getting
Yeah, I
out
think
of
they're kicking
halftime.
off right now.
Let's go Broncos. Sorry, Bills fans. I got money on the game.
Hey,
Got money on the game. 9 headliners in the jerseys. 8 headliners still in the diamonds. 17 boxes left in those diamonds. Haven't done a single one. Guys, also the college. 4 boxes left. George Kittle headliner. But guys, we got a brand new college in the other room waiting to come in.
13-7 now, Buffalo. So Buffalo did have the ball and they kicked the field goal.
Okay. Broncos are still in this.
Yeah. Hey, they get a touchdown. They have the
Plu-
lead.
It went up to +8 before kickoff. Like right before kickoff, it went from +7.5 to +8. So if you took that +8, you're feeling good right now. As John Gruden would say, you're feeling nicey right now.
Are you? I mean, there's a lot of ball game left, and
There is, but that defense is limiting Buffalo to field goals.
have you heard the song by Kenny Rogers, The Gambler?
It ain't over till it's over.
Don't count your winning till the dealing's
You
done.
gotta know when to hold 'em.
That's right.
Know when to fold 'em.
Don't win the walk away.
Know when to walk away. Know when to run. So there was a song in high school that I would listen to with that. It was like a mixture. And I think it might have been 3-6 Mafia. Where they like remixed it. So like every time I hear you gotta know when to hold 'em, I hear in my head the yeah.
All right, I like it. I like it.
I'll find it and play it for you
I like it.
when we're off.
Yeah.
yeah. Bo-do-do-do.
I never knew I needed a Kenny Rogers 3-6 Mafia mix.
I think it was 3-6 Mafia.
I need that in my life.
Oh.
Kenny Rogers, roasted chicken.
Hi, this is Kenny Rogers. and Welcome to Jay. Hide the camera. Will Sasso. Speaking of him earlier.
We're referencing Will Sasso a lot today.
Hide the camera. Well, you bring up Kenny Rogers, you can't not mention one of his best characters.
2 to go on a jersey, guys. Let's close it out. Jerseys are the chase. Win yourself a jersey for $28, and my man,
Oh,
didn't you spend $100 the other day on the Chase wheel spin?
Robbie spun a 96.
But didn't you spend $100?
Yeah, that was like last week.
Yeah, you. So
That was last week. I
you
spun
got the Hot Wheel
100.
spins though. So this is the Chase wheel spin.
So the last 150 have been hot. Everything else has been like 40 and under.
Okay.
I was doing really, owner Matt, if you're watching, I was doing really good. I was company man
Yeah, you were going for
for
employee.
for employee of the month.
You were going for employee of the month. Yeah.
Then I
hear
hit
ya.
that 100, and Matt's like, "We're gonna have to take this out of your check." Could you imagine if that's how it worked? Every time we spun 100, it came out of our check.
Yeah, I would forget. I would accidentally forget to do the Chase wheel spin at the end of each show. That's if that came out of my check.
Bradley saying just close the jerseys. And actually, I was wrong. It's not 3-6 Mafia. It's Wyclef John.
Oh yes.
Wyclef June.
How can you not remember that?
Well, because I listened to it so much, I should remember it. Tom.
How can you
How did
not
you not
remember
remember?
that classic song? Why
So jersey numero 3.
You got it. Let me get that in for you. I got a copy and paste those names. There you go. And let me make that number 2, and let me change the date.
You
'cause we
good?
are
You
on the
good? They're
12th.
watching you do it.
There you go, guys.
I
Got it.
instantly put it up because I thought it was there. You're like, let me put those names. Like, ugh.
You guys got it inside.
Inside look into how the
Inside.
sausage is made. Bradley's loving the wheel right now, and I'm loving the wheel as well. Let's go to it.
Didn't it give him a double up in the practice squad?
It did.
So
It did. Keep the hot hand.
I got you. I got you, Brad.
Let's see what the wheel goes in this break. Bradley closing it out. 17. The ticker says we have 17.
All right.
Ba-boom.
The Josh Allen box.
So we got Randy, Carol, Kayla, Angie, Bradley. Looking to get some winner chicken dinners in here. 6 time around. 1, 2.
Have you ever had
Three.
that chicken place over here? That chicken basket? Oh, it looks good, doesn't it?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? It's called Chicken Basket. It's like a old school diner.
Which direction?
You know like where that like arena is? Like that like
Uh-uh.
there's like that like arena where there's like a bar in
If
I have no clue.
if it's past that way, then no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, how about this, guys? How about Bradley in the NFC North, Kayla in the NFC South and East, Randy in the NFC West, Carol in the AFC North, Angie in the AFC South and East, and then we've got Bradley in the AFC West.
I'm terrible with directions. What?
I keep hearing one of the boxes like
Oh.
I think moving. It sounds like a duck going quack.
Don't scare me.
Wah.
Don't scare me, because Robbie already tells me he hears voices at night. Don't be scared like you're seeing ghosts now, all right? Please.
I told you the Lions. I'm seeing ghosts now,
Yeah.
Tom. I'm Sam Darnold. I'm the Jets. Good luck to everyone in the break. Let's see what we got here in Jersey 17. Oh, man. How about if I was on this kind of a heater, I would never go away from the wheel again.
Yeah.
How about this? Not just a hit, Dom.
Mm-hmm.
How about Bradley Williams? They're playing right now. How about the Terrell Davis jersey? Radke authentication, Hall of Fame insignia. Terrell Davis on the old school Bronco with the orange sides on this. Beautiful hit. Bradley, never go away from the wheel again.
Smart.
The wheel is kind to Bradley Williams today.
It is Super Bowl MVP, regular season MVP.
First jersey I ever owned as a child.
Really? That's a cool. I like that.
That I like actually owned. Like there was a Brett Favre jersey I had because
We got him. We got him, guys. He says
My-
it.
well-
Brett Favre jersey.
Well, yeah, here's why. My best friend was a Packer fan, and like you know that thing you do where you're like, oh, I'm gonna be a fan also because we could work for the same team.
Ugh.
And then I was like,
Wow.
and then like the Broncos I kind of liked, so I had a Terrell Davis jersey, but
Mhm.
like I was dating at the time. I was dating, and then
When Terrell,
What?
how old were you when Terrell was playing?
when they won the Super Bowl, I was 7.
And you were dating? At
No,
7?
no, like dating teams.
Oh.
Like I'm dating teams trying to find my favorite one.
Oh, I was like, man, all right. Good. I was like,
No, dating teams trying to find that team.
Okay, yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm gonna make mine.
the one you're gonna
Um,
marry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then basically around that time, Randy Moss has already caught my eye, CC, and then Randy Moss on one of the 2Ks for 2K Sports on Dreamcast. He was on the
Mhm.
cover. I'm like, this is my team. Like this is Dante called. I'm like, this is my team.
That's right.
I'm rolling with it. Roll out, baby. And then I never looked back because that's what you do.
That's it.
Now, are you a guy? You pick a favorite team and you're with that team until death, or are you allowed to divorce your team? And
I'm
go to a
with my
different
team.
one?
I'm a
That's
White
how I
Sox. I'm
feel.
still a White Sox fan, so if I'm sticking with these bums, I'm never ever.
I'm gonna make one. Like, here's the only way I'll be okay if you switch your team. And the example I give is if you were a Clipper fan during the Donald Sterling stuff, right? Donald Sterling was the owner's name.
Mm-hmm.
If you were a Clipper fan through that and go, I cannot be a Clipper fan after that, okay. that's justified. But like, if you're just like, this team stinks, I'm gonna be a fan of a different team. Nah, get out of here. Stick with your team, brah. Stick with your team. Like you said, you're still a White Sox fan.
Stick with your squad, brah.
At least both of us got World Series championships in our lifetime.
Yeah, but I would like to see more than one. just a little more than one.
Yeah, that's where like maybe it's because I'm a Cub fan. I'm like, you know what? One is good. One is good. Even though I still feel like that Cub team should have had more World Series.
I think so too.
They gave
that
up
was
on it way too. Like,
gone way too fast.
I'm getting now the Instagram like videos where it's like, so like it's a clip of like Javi Baez on the Tigers of him striking out, and then it shows like the GTA wasted, and then it'll be like click click, little wheel like turns to him on the Cubs. It'll like zoom out from the stadium, go to Chicago, zoom in, and it's just his Cubs highlights. I've gotten that on my Instagram for Javi, Rizzo, and Chris Bryant. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Just trying to make me cry this week. Trying to make me miss that team. So where are we going to go next, guys? What time is it? We do have a Chase wheel spin. How about this? I'll give you 3 minutes to maybe close up another jersey for a wheel spin. Unless you want to do a 1 and 4. Dom's like, please, let's do a 1 and 4. Any way you can change my 1 and 4 quad box to a 4 single, we could do that, Jack. If you want to do 1 in the single instead of that quad box spot, we could do that for the 1 and 4. Just let me know if that's what you want, and we could rip you a 1 and 4 single right now, right?
Be
My
quick.
math is right?
Be quick though, because if someone comes in really fast
Yeah.
and buys a spot in the single,
Yep.
then we can't do that. So,
So right now, be quick with us. He says, please do.
all right.
So you're getting your wish. We may see Tony Gwynn.
Give me 1 second.
You're good. You're good. Wait for Dom to get that up before I... So you guys can still look at Devonta Adams on the Jet lid.
So I'll put the quad box back to 4 to go. Trying to do this really, really fast
Yeah.
for someone buys it.
You just... With the single, you just change it from 1 to 2.
There you go.
Ba-boom.
I'm just going to go 0. Just to do my P's and Q's. Just so I see inventory correction that it was done.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
That is a good observation.
So let me put that for you, Mr. Gillespie.
So you see it at 0, then see it back at 4.
So they know that we did a break for it.
Look at that. Whiz kid over there.
I'm just, my weekend's tomorrow. I don't like getting messages on my weekend. Hey, what's this? Like,
That's why Dom's got the prime time Thursday Friday spot.
yeah, don't when I'm off. Hey, what's this? I'm off, man. Find out.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. It's ready for you.
All right, Jack, just give me a number in that 1 and 4 since it's all you, my man.
What's up, James? Oh, I'm sorry if I didn't make it green.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was rushing. I wanted to do it before so.
He wants box 10 in the 1 and 4.
Gotcha.
We can do that. Where is my 1 and 4? Is it all the way? Where'd my 1 and 4 go? There it is. So change it. Yep, box 10. The DAce box. So, Jack, all of this is yours. Let's see. What are you winning here in the 1 and 4? Will it be the bat that Dom wants to see? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Well, how about a football hit? Could be a NASCAR hit, but this feels like a football helmet. How about this, Dom?
What we got?
He comes in. He says, change it. Probably the best move Jack's done all day. How about George Kittle? On the gold satin speed flex. George Kittle on the crown of this lid. Love this lid for the face mask. All red face mask. All red visor. Beautiful gold flex in the room. Ba-boom. Beckett cert on the back. everyone's saying good luck, and then everyone's saying nice hit.
It worked.
And Jack likes it. You want to know why, Dom? Because he's giving you a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And if you ain't down with that, no, we're down with that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Water just goes everywhere.
Beautiful, hey, Jack.
George Kittle on the flex. Congratulations, Jack. And I'll say this. I'll quote Cat Williams here. Jack had a decision to make.
Yeah.
He didn't have to make the decision, but he's sitting there and he's going, I could wait for this quad to fill. And yes, it's 4 boxes, but it's only 1 spot. Or I could make a pimp decision, take that quad, get into just a single by himself, and that was a great pimp decision right there because he's walking away with George Kittle on the speed flex.
I love that lid.
So Jeremiah asking, when will Live Break 1 double box minis move the chains be a drawing? Once it's filled, we are... How many spots we got left in that mini? 3?
3.
So once we fill 3 more spots, Jeremiah, we'll be ripping that break. And any break that does not fill this show is just going to bump right to the 3 p.m. show, so you won't lose your spot.
That's right.
So like even if you bought in, like it said, you bought in today for the 12 p.m. show, if it doesn't fill, it'll just bump to the 3 p.m. show and you'll stay on it. But we are 3 away in those minis. Let's go ahead and do our Chase wheel spin.
Yeah.
It's just jerseys. Yeah. This is just 3 jerseys, right?
Yes.
4, 16, 24. So let's see who is going to be going to the 1 to 100 wheel to potentially winning a gift card here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're just going to be doing LA Knights the whole time.
I hear you did it during your show. I'm always jealous
Yeah.
because I can't no one gets the reference when I'm working with somebody. You get the reference, so I'm glad I get to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other one I do? As I'm just sitting here on 5 taunting them. But let's see. How about a little bit of Angie Nielsen?
Angie.
Angie, if you're in the chat, let me know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we can start it from 1. There's another. There's yeah for LA Knight. What's the other one I do? Catchphrase. We don't do it's Tiffy time. We should do that more.
It's
Tiffy time. WWE champion, by the way.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
I just love the LA Knight. That's I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or no. What?
Oh, what? Yeah.
What?
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 Some beer. What? Tequila. What? Vodka.
1 beer? What? 2 beers? What? 3 beers? 4 beers?
What?
5 beers?
What? 16. Is that Angie?
Easy. Easy. Is that Angie? Let me know.
Easy.
Easy.
Easy name to remember.
Wow. Like it.
You had to hear the joke I made. Oh, I had a good one. I guess still talking.
Dad joke or just joke?
It's a good one. We were talking about Xavier Leggett eating the squirrels. See the
Big
video?
country, yep.
I said you got to be nuts to eat squirrels. It's pretty good, right? Yeah. It's pretty good.
Where is it? I know it's on here.
Joe couldn't find it yesterday. I don't know if it is on there.
There you go.
Thank you.
Do your rim shot.
Yeah, thank you. I needed that.
I didn't even know that. I guess you could like hit them and then there's more sounds.
Yes. Yeah, they have the arrows. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Easy is Angie. Welcome.
All
What's
right.
up, Angie?
So once to start on 16, we can definitely do that for you.
One of the best Rolling Stone songs of all time called Angie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite Stones are Painted Black, right?
Yeah.
Painted Black. That's my
So,
favorite
yeah,
Stones
good
song.
one.
Let's see how much money Angie's going to win with 16. A good choice. And 16's a mighty fine choice. And she's going to get $75.
Yeah.
$75. I will ask you this. Ty Johnson touchdown with an amazing catch for the
Who?
Bills. Bills are running away with it. That's what I thought.
$75.
At least I'm gonna get that $10 back.
That's all that matters.
So I don't know if you just got the reference I did. Probably not.
What?
So me and my friends are addicted to this show called. Have you ever heard of The Traders?
No. It's on
So,
Peacock, though. I
yeah.
see it all the time when I'm on Peacock.
Are you like a Survivor reality TV?
Nah, I don't like reality
Okay.
TV. Not.
So basically, what it is, really quickly before we have to sign off, and give you more time to get in some breaks while I explain this real quick. So they start off with 20 people, and these 20 people have been like, some have been on Survivor, like below deck.
We gotta do a wheel spin for who was in that 1 and 4? Who was the 1 and 4? Drawing a blank. Jack,
Oh.
right?
Yeah,
Chase
because
Wheels.
he should have been in on that. Jack, we'll
Well,
do a wheel spin.
I was doing 2 separate Chase wheel spins.
Then we'll do it.
Yeah,
We'll do it.
that was my thought when it was 2 different.
So
series.
Jack, Jack, let me know what number you want to start on. I was doing it in 1, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
screw it.
I thought it was 2.
He should have also been in that for the 1, but whatever. We'll do 2.
Hi, Robbie.
Hey. What do you mean? He wants to start on 64. If anything, it's my fault. I wasn't clear. Oh, that's 63. There's 64. What do you think it's going to land on, Don? Over under 64.
Over.
Because that's the number he picked. $94 going to Jack Gillespie. So you hit the over.
I'll take it.
See, you can get back into gambling. That's a hit right there. That's a hit right there.
There you go. Nice hit, Jack.
So 94 to Jack. What, 75 to Angie?
Yeah. Wheels hot. I told
The
you
wheel's
this
hot.
guy.
The
His
wheel's
wheel's
hot.
hot.
Matt's sitting there right now going, all right, Ricky's not allowed to host. Ricky is now like Alex Tellez, producer only. Producer only, Ricky. That's the new rule.
Matt knows I have the cold wheel spins. He's like, "Oh, we're calling the reliever."
He's like, why didn't we have Dom host the Sunday
calling
show?
the reliever.
You know, we'll have Ricky host up until the wheel spin, then we'll change seats. Justin saying, I need that 1K gift card with the Bills. Yeah, we got the playoff teams out there. I'll ask this real quickly after you send that gift card. Who had the Chargers and the Steelers? Who's now out of it in that? I could actually look.
I got it. I got you. I got it right here close. Chargers and the Steelers. I'm looking. Michael Hedrick had the Chargers. That was his only entry.
Mhm.
Sorry, Michael. Matthew McLaughlin has the Steelers. Matthew has a bunch of. Matthew has the Chiefs, the Broncos. Good call, making it red. Actually, very smart.
I'm like, you know what? We'll start doing it.
Might as well, right? You like my little? I put the do not delete till after Super Bowl.
Yes.
You like that
I
little?
love that.
That was a nice little
Love
touch.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna change one thing.
You can't help yourself.
I'm gonna change the top just because if we're
Okay.
making these red, I don't want the top.
Well,
to
I
be
didn't
red.
know you were gonna make it.
I
Red.
know, I know,
See?
I know.
Okay.
We're adding on to
I'm
things. We're
sorry,
making it
Dad.
tough.
All right. I'm sorry, Dad.
Good job, son.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo.
We're about the age where I am older, so it makes
Play
sense.
catch after this.
Only if we use the Tony Gwynn bat.
No, we won't do that. We won't do that.
Definitely will not do that. But guys, we're gonna call it for the 2 p.m. show. Let's attack that break page. Have a great 3 p.m. show. I'm actually switching tag partners for the 3 p.m. show.
Steven's coming. Hot
Steven's
tag.
coming in, hot tag. So
Uh-huh. You ever see the
night crew is going to be in during the day.
You ever see? I think it's a house show, and it's like a fan recorded. It's like the Undertaker,
Yep.
like waiting to get tagged in. He's like running, and he's like at the water.
Yeah.
He's doing the water. That's Steven right now, ready
Isn't
to
that
get.
Kane?
No, it's
What's that,
it's
Kane?
like a
Undertaker?
Undertaker. Yeah, and he's
I
like.
know I've seen a clip of Kane doing that, and he's like shaking his fist and stuff.
There's the one of the Undertaker doing that. Yeah, so that's Steven right now
Steven's
waiting.
right now is just waiting, but
Tag me in, coach.
we'll be back at 3 o'clock. Don't go anywhere, but get into that break page, guys. Let's close out the college. I want to really see that new college. Let's fill that double box vault. TJ Watt's still there. Brand new vault coming up. You guys have been great all day. Congratulations to everyone who won. Hit of the show, George Kittle. Let's see him on the Iowa Hawkeye lid in the 3 p.m. show. Thank you guys for everything you do. And